Bop, bop, bop. Wow, am I exhausted?
I'm so fucking exhausted.
That was crazy. Y'all see that gator call? Oh my gosh. I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And then when the trip, I'm like, oh no, 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 because that gator was like so angry. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I was so nervous. My heart was racing. Thank God they were okay. And then in the blink of light, like boom, Robbie's on top of him. I'm like, oh my God, no. So I'm sitting there going, I would never jump on that gator. I just, for some reason, I saw it freaking out like that. And I was like, yeah, that's a gator I wouldn't be jumping on. That's,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Poor Z.
Somehow he got all beat up in that.
Yeah, he's bruised already. You can see the bruise on his arm. I was like
Well,
holding
you
my
saw
breath.
that tail smacking around like, oh man.
Yeah, yeah. And at first I thought that was the gator that got Troy, but apparently it wasn't the gator that got Troy. It was the gator moving and the rope actually got his finger. And his finger snapped off the top of his finger. I'm not sure if they got the top and they're doing surgery and putting it back on, but I guess Robbie will tell the whole story again. But wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. But it's like exhausting. I'm like tired all of a sudden.
I
you know?
know.
Wow. Well, hello everybody. Welcome. We know most of you are over there watching the Gator call, so we were watching too. We were gonna put it live here, but we figured we'll still watch over there, and we'll just come on late. Hey, sweet cheeks, Elizabeth, Donna, Casey, Diana, Chris, what is going on, everybody? Cousin Sue, scrolling, Flutta, Lisa Jackson, Sandra, hello, hello, Darlene, Beth, hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, Karen, hello, hello. It's not letting me scroll anymore. Wow. MZ! Tori's here. Whoop, whoop. That was crazy. So crazy. Oh, Elizabeth, Robbie was just in an e-gator call. They got, what did they say? They got 3 gators total.
Oh, today?
Well, I guess Troy and them got 2, and I guess Robbie got the third one. So it was
No.
3 tonight. So crazy. I knew where he was too. I almost got in the car, but I figured, you know,
Was your presence going to be helpful?
I could have filmed. And I also had a tripod. I would have brought the tripod. As soon as he said he should have brought a tripod, I'm like, I have one. I would have made it there before he did. You know? Or Gabe could have gone and helped. Well, actually, he probably didn't ask because Gabe hurt his back. So,
Doing what?
um, fell off a roof. So, yeah, we were supposed to be at Robbie's today. Actually, Gabe was going to do something. He's like, I'm going to do it on Saturday. He didn't work. His back was killing him. But you can see like the inflammation in his back. So it's bad. But he feels better now. It was just really bad yesterday and last night. So he rested today. And
Well,
Robbie
that's
knew that.
good.
Huh? Yeah, Robbie knew that. So that's probably why he didn't even say anything. And I missed the beginning of the Gator call. I don't know if he did or not, but he knew I was there. So, and he didn't say anything. So, but I definitely brought up a tripod. So, wow, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So, just so y'all know, I got all my crystals set up, and I have extra crystals that won't fit on the shelves.
That's always the case.
Ask Lisa if she will send it. Ask Lisa if she will send what? I tried to send not good email. There, did you understand? Did it come through? You email me the correct, like just email me from whatever. Okay, email me the correct. I have two emails for Sue, I believe. So Sue, just email me now, and I'll just forward it to Diana, and she'll get it. Feel free to pop up my box. Actually, guys, I am like ready to make a bundle type of deal because I need to I need to figure out the new so in order to put more up here.
Did
So
Sue's email change?
no, I just have two, I think, or either I'm not sure if it's two different emails, but it was two different names for her. So I'm not sure. Hi Shakira. I'm not sure. Hey Ghost Lady. Donna, did I say hi? I'm sorry if I didn't. Anyway, just email me right now and I'll Dottie. Um I'll just forward it over. Shout me like a testing email, you know. Testing. No, I don't want a Nissan Pathfinder. Gosh. So obnoxious. I just checked. Not yet. It's not there. Oh boy, Monica's here.
Dottie got a box. Diana
Hey
got a
Hal.
box.
Diana got two packages. Ooh. Wow. So yeah. So I went through some stuff, and in this box I also found um found some things that I'm not going to use. Couple little things here. And if any of y'all want it, you're more than welcome to have it.
Okay. Yeah.
And let me mute for a second so I can just get rid of this for a second. It's going to get loud. Oh, she sent it. All right, hold on a sec.
Oh shit.
All right, forward to Dirty Diana. Yeah. Dude. There she is.
What?
All righty, Diana. I just sent it to you, so you should have it any second now.
Oh God. Yeah. So.
Two things missing from.
Where did it go?
Guess what's in my package? You'll never guess. I was gonna say balls, but you said yep, more balls. So where's my thing? Okay. One sec. I have packages here on hold. Y'all want to tell me to send them? Tell me. You got your biggest ball ever. Oh my God, Kenji, did you hear Robbie like trying to say he had the biggest spear today?
Yeah. Why does he have to win all competitions? Why does he have to make everything a competition?
What? Why does he have to what? And he brought out an aragonite ball with a spear, which is chocolate calcite. And I'm like, oh yeah, I had those. You didn't have those. Yes, I did. Not one as big as mine. Yes, I did. But and he's like, no. So it was like this whole big thing. I'm thinking, oh my goodness. Okay, ask MZ and Tori, and Sue also has one too. So Tori has the biggest one that I sold though. But you know, he's looking. Yours is baseball size, softball size. I'm like, no, actually, it's like a shot put or bigger, not a bowling ball size. But you know, Robbie just has to have the biggest balls. You know, I'm okay, fine. You have the biggest balls. He's like, I'm in competition. I'm like, well, I'm not competing with you. Because if that's the case, I would have gotten a bigger sphere. But yeah, it was just funny. So then I was teasing him because he talked about a black opal sphere. I'm like, no, you don't. He couldn't find it. or Mimi and them were looking for it and couldn't find it. I'm like, you don't have one of them. I was messing with him. So one thing happened today, or actually was more like it was mentioned on the news. And Ken, I'm sure you heard about this already. Well, it was quite upsetting to me, the realization. Yeah, he wanted the weight, but I don't have a scale. Tori measured hers, so, and it was, so, oh, that's small. And I'm like, oh my God, who cares? He just has to be bigger and better, so we'll let him have that. What was I say? Oh, so something did happen today, or it was announced today, which Kendra knows about, I believe, is the government is taking Live Nation and Ticketmaster to court over monopolizing not just the concert industry, but the music industry, is what they're saying. So, and I'm like, oh, well, that's fabulous. About time, damn time. So, obviously, because you know me, I don't really watch the news on TV, so I turned it up because I wanted to hear what they were saying. And basically, what it is if everybody knows what Live Nation is, they were a concert promoter. So, like when you go to a concert, someone's always putting it on, whether it be Clear Channel in New York. It used to be a guy named Larry Vaughn. Concerts East. I did shows, not those kind of shows, but big shows. And so it's like all kinds of promoters promote different events. Whether you realize it or not, in your ticket stub, it'll say Clear Channel presents, Live Nation presents, Larry Vaughn, Coca-Cola presents if they're sponsoring it. It's all different things. And what happened was a lot of time, or in, I want to say the 90s, Clear Channel took up a lot of those spots. Okay. They were putting on shows and being the concert promoter of various shows in many states. Not all states, but many states. And it was kind of like, oh, you son of bitches. So they started to monopolize the concert industry by being the main promoter, because when they're taking on all these tours and they're putting them at dates all across the venues around the United States and internationally, but I know of United States specifically. And when they're doing this, they're monopolizing it and they're kind of knocking out the smaller promoters. One, because they have millions of dollars to be hiring these artists. I mean, Aerosmith is like, $1 million a show, and that's just to name one. But like, so they have millions of dollars to throw out, and half the time, because they work with them all before, they're not even paying these contracts out, immediately, which is you're supposed to. But in their contracts, what they've done is they've kind of been a little threatening, like blackmailing in a sense. Like basically go through them or don't play at all type thing.
Right.
But you have to read it the right way to get that feeling. That's the bottom line, is what they're saying. They don't really say it straight out like that, but that's kind of the bottom line. Now, I have actually done shows with Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, okay, in Los Angeles. Now, if I called up Sharon, which I can do, I've done it for different reasons. Even like they were looking for a bass player, I threw my ex out there and got him an audition. I mean, I can actually pick up the phone. Now, she's worked with me before; she knows who I am. But if I turned around and said, "Look, I want to have Ozzy at the fairgrounds over here for this blah 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 show," if Live Nation was going to put that same show on, she'd go with Live Nation, not because of any like ill will or rather work with Live Nation over me. They would just do it because they have so many other events that they do with Live Nation. So it's kind of like, if you work with us or you do shows with us, you can't do it with anybody else. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
There's also like certain things, like if you go out, let's say you're in New York and you're going to play a show, right? If you were going to play, we'll do like club dates. Let's just do a club date thing, because if it's an arena, it's pretty kind of easy. Which I'm pretty sure Nassau Coliseum has a problem with the Barclays Center because they're too close in proximity. So we used to be able to book shows in Queens and then have the same exact show either a day or two or the following weekend on Long Island. You just can't book a show within a certain, mile radius, whether it was 30 miles, 45 miles, or whatever it is. But the only thing, like in New York, the only way you got away with it was if you were playing the Long Island, which is Nassau Coliseum, and then playing Madison Square Garden. That was like the distance. You were allowed to have those two shows. But they sometimes didn't. Okay. So my point is that companies like Clear Channel were starting to monopolize it. I believe Live Nation bought out Clear Channel, right?
Right.
So then also, I'm pretty sure you guys going to concerts ever. You've heard of Ticketmaster or Ticketron. There was also Ticket Web. I used to use Ticket Web when online, bookings came out. We started using Ticket Web for the shows too, which is a part of Ticketmaster, right? So you have Ticketron, Ticket Web, Ticketmaster. There's also other places you can get tickets from, but they're also buying tickets from Ticketmaster, which people don't realize, but they are. And what happened was Live Nation went and bought Ticketmaster. So now, not only does Live Nation have, like, they bought out Clear Channel, they're doing their own shows, just like Clear Channel did. They also bought Ticketmaster. So they are controlling the concert industry completely.
Yep.
Between booking the shows, booking the venues, putting their names on the venues, which means sponsoring or actually purchasing and owning the venues. It all depends where you're talking about. Okay. And now they own, the ticket industry. Okay. So they are completely monopolizing that entire industry, concerts. They're choosing, this is why concert tickets and concert sales went up. They made billions of dollars, even during COVID. Okay. It was insane. I was looking at this today. So I turned around and I said to myself, man, I'm so glad they're going after them. Because, it did affect people like me, although I wasn't putting on those $1 million shows at that time. So it's okay. But if I wanted to, it would have affected me. Okay. So I was like, all right, whatever. I want to see who owns Live Nation. So I looked them up. I didn't do this before because I didn't care. Right. And it all changes hands too, especially when you're buying other companies and it's all, dwindling down these trees and everything. So, oh my God, who's on the shareholder? So finally, I'm like, okay. I look at Live Nation. I'm like, all right, there goes Ticketron. Now, everybody thought Ticketmaster was they owned Live Nation, and it's the opposite way around. Live Nation owns Ticketmaster. Doesn't really matter, but I guess it does when it comes to certain things. So, I'm like, all right, well, who owns this? Who's the chairman of the board? I said, watch, it's going to be Lucian Grange from UMG, which is the asshole with the P. Diddy crap that's fronting him, or like Clive Davis behind it. Watch this. I'm like, please don't tell me this. Please don't, because I don't want to know this. I look it up, and guess what the company name is?
BlackRock.
Close. It's Vanguard.
Oh.
Which, one step down that tree is BlackRock. Okay? So now you got Gates, Soros, all those frickers. Oh my God, I'm ready to start mouthing off with the F-bombs. You got all those people now controlling that entire side of the music industry. These artists, okay, barely make any money. Now you say, yeah, okay, except for like Taylor Swift, but trust me, they are not making the most money that they can or that they used to. They might be making similar money now only because the prices have gone up, okay? But they are not making money off the sales of their own records. The only way they're making money is off their concerts.
And they're not making the money they once would have. And
right.
Also, a lot of people, like I know personally, no longer go to concerts out of the sheer price.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And so, like, if you, I forgot to get the tickets, they went on sale yesterday, so I have to get them today. And so you're only going to get the nosebleed seats for $350. You ain't going.
Yep. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, and I started getting really upset because now I'm like, oh my God, So, and BlackRock, the main three guys in BlackRock are the dudes that are running China right now. Okay, so it's like, oh, hold up. You're like, this, this isn't a rabbit hole thing. This is not, this is legit. And I'm like, wow. So when I talked about this a couple weeks ago, whatever, and I said the music industry needs to go back to basics, I was not kidding. I am not kidding. These people who are basically running the world, running the pharmaceutical companies, running everything, is running the concert industry as well. They're running everything. They are in complete control of the things we like to do, see, the things we listen to, the music we listen to, all of it. All of it. And I'm sitting here going, oh my God, And I'm very proud to say that I worked in the music industry, but right now, I'm like really upset because this wasn't happening. I remember when Live Nation came about, you know? This wasn't going on when I was deep in the whole music end of it. And that P. Diddy crap and all that wasn't so out there where every freaking artist that was popular was involved in this crap. None of this was going on, The sex, drugs, and rock and roll in the music industry that I know is the groupies and the rock stars. And trust me, nobody was arguing about it. I mean, it's just crazy and it's really upsetting. But to know that the concert industry, I mean, that there's big wigs in there anyway. It's just to literally see who. I'm like, wow, man.
Well, and a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, this was because of that, whole Taylor Swift debacle." And yeah, the Taylor Swift debacle had something to do with it.
Right.
But if you don't know the debacle was the tickets went on sale at midnight, and Ticketmaster died on the web. It was overloaded, and people couldn't get their tickets, and waiting in queues, and on hold, and pre-sales, and like all the things went wrong could go wrong.
Yep.
And her tickets inevitably ended up being, thousands of dollars.
Kendra, I
Um,
remember when people used to stand in line for concert tickets and they were 15. But now, obviously, I could be aging myself, but not really. But let's just say they're $25 a ticket. Okay. They stood in line for the same tickets. You may not have got front row, even if you were in the front, because while you have people standing there scalping, the scalpers kind of get their tickets first somehow, okay. But you were able to get good decent seats, and you got them for $25.
Yeah.
And if the scalpers were selling tickets and you wanted those good seats, those are the ones that cost $1,000, not 1,000, a couple $100 or something like that. If you wanted like 4 front row seats or 4, seats on the floor or whatever it was like $100, $200 or something like that. That's when you got those good seats if you didn't get them standing in line.
Well, now the thing is that the government's going to do this whole lawsuit, whatever, and say that they win, and Live Nation. It all has to. I don't even know what is it that they want to do to it exactly? Like, what's the plan?
I
Do
don't
they
know what
have
they're gonna do.
one? And then will that make it just be so that 5, 6, 7 more companies can all simultaneously sell Taylor Swift's at midnight when her concerts come out? Or is it going to actually drive the price down? Like,
It should drive the price down. Well, I think there should be an overhaul of the music industry, but you know what? With what's going on with P. Diddy and all that crap and all these celebrities that are coming out with that, it's like, is everybody gonna go and buy Beyonce's new music? I mean, I don't know. She did come out with that Jolene song, but I don't know if people are gonna care if they're still gonna listen to her. I have no idea.
the
But
thing
what
is,
I
all of
would
those
do,
people made enough money that I don't think it matters anymore.
yeah, but what I would do is I would literally go back to basics. You know what?
Shit, I remember when I was a kid. The biggest concert that tickets were on sale was Michael Jackson, and those were $30.
Yeah. A regular seat for a concert was like $30, $35.
That was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That was Michael Jackson. And that
He was
time,
the biggest
highest
thing
price.
ever,
Yeah. But the thing is, and I get it because artists aren't making, money off their albums. I get that because they're not getting those, $1 million contracts anymore for their records. All these, the way they're making money has changed. Sweet Cheeks says, "Hey, Gabe."
Oh, hello.
But it's a Dr. Love.
But I also paid. Well, me and my uncle paid $900 a ticket to go see Page and Plant. Those
Wow,
were,
that's crazy.
Those were $900.
I could see a show like that costing more money, though. That I can, But still, that's a lot of money, Now,
I mean, I
Especially
was
when you don't get
expecting
to hear
to
Stairway to Heaven.
yeah. The other thing
today's
too,
prices to be like $100 for the bad seats.
yeah, $100 for bad seats.
Oh yeah, those were the nosebleed
The
section.
nosebleeds. I only cut nosebleeds.
But at least people could
once.
go
Yeah.
and say that they went and have the experience for $100 because now the nosebleed seats are $375 and
Yeah,
you
it's
got to pay
ridiculous.
$50 to park your car if you don't have public transportation there, and public transportation's about $20 to get there. So
The only time I had nosebleed seats is when we saw that there was an event happening at the Coliseum, and it was a WWE event, and we just went, And I don't even think we paid that much money for the tickets.
They were like $35.
Yeah, they weren't crazy, but he saw there was an event going on. I'm like, oh my god, let's go. So we went, and I actually couldn't even sit there. I was like, I sat down. We walked up these really steep steps, and I sat down. I literally thought I was going to fall forward. I'm like, whoa! I've never sat in nosebleed seats before. Kim says the most I paid was $600 for a front row center stage for Genesis.
but see, she was front row center.
Yeah.
Like that's a seat to get. That's
But did you get that from the venue, or did you scalp it?
Oh no, my uncle paid for those my tickets.
Yeah, usually when you had to get tickets after the fact, after they already went on sale, you got it from people that were scalping.
Yeah,
we watched it.
We watched it at we saw them they were playing at the Falcons.
The scalper, yeah.
The Falcons football stadium in Atlanta, and we had infield. We were in the infield. Yeah. We were on the field.
See, the way to change this isn't even starting with the concerts. It's starting with.
Well, that's the other thing is that these stadiums and arenas, half of them are falling apart in shitty places to be and unsafe, steps and all this bullshit. And you're paying all this money, no less.
Yeah, it's crazy. But the way I think the way to start to fix it is to literally, you can't start with the concert industry. You have to start with the music business. You have to start with new artists, brand new.
I don't understand why their tickets are so fucking high. Why is that?
Because they're not making money off their albums. So they have to fulfill these contracts. And it's Live Nation. They're greedy. They've literally taken over. It's not a joke. It's a good thing that the government's doing. I'm surprised it's the government. But okay, let them do it. I just don't know what they're going to do to fix it. Now, we had been talking about these movies and stuff, like the whole Hollywood thing and all these celebrities and the Me Too and all that stuff. And we also mentioned that Mel Gibson was going to start his own studio, right?
Yeah.
I have a good mind to pick up the phone and call Mel Gibson and be like, dude, let me run your music division. Let's start this from the basics. And I laughed. I was talking to Robbie about that earlier, too, because I said, you know what? That's exactly how I got into the music industry. I had an idea in my head. I picked up the phone, made a phone call. Next thing I knew, there was lines down the street at a club. And I've been in it ever since. Don't be surprised, guys. But no, I'm all about artists making their own money. And they should be making money off their albums. But their contracts these days, they're getting paid.
Yeah, they're making other money. They're making
That's
other
the thing
money.
is their contracts.
Hang on, they should be making money off their recordings, their albums, their merch, their publishing, all of it the way they used to.
Now they're making money off of all this other bullshit they make them go and do, and the music groups take in that money.
Yeah, now their contracts are basically you have to provide me this many songs within this period of time. And in doing so, you also have to do this.
And then we own your albums.
Yeah, we own your albums. We own everything.
And then
so they don't get their publishing.
Well, what if the artists say, look, you're not gonna. Well, now they can't do that because they can put their stuff on YouTube and everybody will see it. They don't need no publisher. They don't need no nothing.
they won't sell as much as they should. And that's what has to happen. Somebody needs to come in and promote the living shit out of an artist in order for them to make it as popular as the Taylor Swifts or the freaking, the Britneys. That's why everybody's saying you're not going to have those anymore. You're not going to have these big icons. Well, yes, you can if it's done the way it used to be. It has to be done the way it used to be done. You need to keep a mystery. You need to keep. There's so much to do with it.
There's always going to be icons. There always was. There always will be.
Well,
you remember
Yeah.
the worst thing you had to deal with back then was people sneaking the recorder into the stadium.
Yeah.
That was the worst you had to worry about.
bootlegging.
Bootlegging material. That was.
Oh,
that
remember
was
the
it. Now
bootleg
it's like,
movies we could get all the time?
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I mean, that was like the peak bootlegging. I mean, you bought. Remember the guy who used to come around to the bars and sell you bootleg videos?
Yeah.
You know.
Like I never went to concerts with my mom or anything, but I went with my friends, and like I know more kids today go to concerts with their parents because their parents grew up on music too, right? Not that my parents didn't, but not my kind of music. But a lot of the younger
the
parents
problem. Well, the other
would
problem.
go to a Britney Spears concert with their kid, or Ariana Grande.
Well, I don't
We're
think
also
music
not
business-
letting anybody
music-
in under the age of 18.
The music
Right.
business is never going to be the same. I mean, forget the internet. The music is never going to be the same from this point on because music and Hollywood has gotten too political.
It's gotten too political.
Too
It's gotten
political.
too greedy. It's gotten too
Well,
everything.
And
There's
what
too
happened
much.
is politics has killed the music industry. Personally, if you ask me, politics has.
I think it's killed the entire entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Music, film.
Politics.
I think
it's
everything
ruined
needs to.
everything. Politics have ruined everything.
Well, in order to make a change, you have to recognize it, educate yourself and others, and then rebuild. That's the only way it's going to change. Otherwise, what's going to happen?
I think it's too far gone.
It can't be too far
It's-
gone.
I think
Unless
it's
the
too far
world's
gone.
going to end,
No, I
it's
think
still going to continue. You
Yeah,
got to do
I-
it the right way.
it's just too. You got so many people that are set in their mind, and then that's it.
You gotta
now
change
it's
it.
become but it's now you got to change it. But how are you going to change it? What
You make
be
it
the
not
middleman?
available. No, you make it not available. You only get music a certain way. Shut it down. Shut down the Shopify.
Yeah, but you got-
Spotify.
what-
Sorry,
what-
How that shit
Spotify.
works.
Well, what has to change is that the musicians and all these celebrities need to get together and say, look, we need to keep our personal politics personal. You know,
Oh, keep
we
your
should.
mouth shut.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
can't.
that's true too. I
We
mean,
can't be going around because we got to entertain both sides.
Mhm.
Both parties deserve our music. Both parties deserve our movies. So why are we going to try to turn one against the other?
I see what you're saying, but like in my head right now, I'm not even thinking politically. I'm not even thinking
I
about it
understand that, but a lot of
because
people
I don't
are.
think that way. I don't
Well,
think that way though. That's why.
Well,
I get what you're saying. I just don't think that way. Like if I'm gonna put out,
because
if
you're
I
not,
find an
you're
artist,
not really into politics.
no. See, if I find an artist and I say, "Holy shit, dude, this girl's a great singer," or blah blah blah, and we go, I don't know. Let's say we hook her up with Diane Warren and she's got the next #1 hit out there. You know what I mean? Now I might be going old school by picking Diane Warren. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We go and we have an investor with us, and they go and put promotion on her with radio, where her songs being boom, 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 #1 everywhere all over the radio stations. People are gonna want to buy the album or buy the song. So you have to. Where are they gonna buy the song from? Do we get rid of Spotify and all those apps like that where you can just download music for free or download?
See, that's what I don't understand. How am I go on Spotify and it goes, oh, here's a mix of exercise music you might enjoy. And I'm like, well, I'm going for a walk. Let's see what they got. And they're playing all kinds of songs I know I personally have never purchased. I'm like, how am
Right.
I hearing this? I'm not paying Spotify. I have no accounts. I pay no fees. How do I
It's
get that?
promotion. It's promotion to get you to buy the albums. You're
Yeah, but
talking
it's like,
to Spotify.
an old 80s mix or something.
Well-
Like nobody's going to buy that. Like it's
I'm not
weird.
putting people out of work, but they might have to go back to basics
Like at the old times where
and start a new way of doing things.
they entice a consumer with explicit lyrics on the CD.
Yeah.
That was the enticement. Was it has explicit
Parental
lyrics.
guidance.
Yeah, you know.
E for explicit.
that was in the 80s with D. Snyder and the PMRC. That was Tipper Gore.
Oh, when that shit happened with
Yeah.
with what
And
was it?
then what was
Snyder.
everybody had to go get the who was the droop?
And then in Florida it was the Two Live Crew and
That's who it was.
Two Live Crew and the sheriff of Broward County, Nick Navarro. That them two had clashes all the time because Nick Navarro was trying to silence them, and they were practicing freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And that's when all that explicit lyric content went on the CDs. Right after all that stuff
Yeah.
happened, they started putting it on their CDs.
I think
And
what
see-
has to happen is they have to stop people from getting artist music and making it so they can only get it a certain way and basically having to pay for it. Now, do I care about going or not going to concerts anymore? Nah. You know, I mean, yeah, I'd like to go, but it's not like a main thing about me. I'd like to put them on.
I haven't
You know,
been to a
I'm
concert
talking about
fucking
a young
30, 20
young
20
people.
years,
I mean,
20
they should have the right to go to concerts the way I used to go, and be able to afford to go and have a good time, listen to music, and not, you know, kill your mother or pop this, you know, thing over here type music, and or if they want to, yeah, fine.
Right, Chris. That's
Yeah, but going to a
I get
concert-
that. That's what they do
going
is they
to a
build it off
concert-
of what
Going
I've
to a
been
concert
listening
these
to.
days
Mm-hmm.
is different than going to a concert back then. These days, you got to almost go to a concert like that with security.
Right.
With these kids,
Mm-hmm.
these, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't allow my kid to go to a concert by themselves these days. I
Mm-hmm.
don't
But see,
know.
that's the part I'm saying is I don't pay anything. Like, who's
Well, they
paying
have
for
to
me to
make it
listen
so-
to the things? Because somebody has the job of monitoring the
Well, let me
computer
ask you
software
something.
to come up with the little ditties that I want to listen to.
Right. So
And
let
I'm
me ask you
paying.
something. If you hear, well, listen. So let's say you're a
Little
Swiftie,
ditties.
right? You're a Swiftie, okay? If Taylor Swift, so this is one thing Taylor Swift could do. Okay, I don't know what she's doing, honestly. I don't. But what she could do, and she could pull it off, she can make that freaking change. She could turn around and put out one song, but y'all Swifties would know she's got 12 songs on an album. She lets one song go out on the radio, but you cannot get it unless you purchase the entire album. You can record it like you used to do in old school days, but who has dual cassette recorders?
Right. So, like, the whole thing
Yeah.
that basically when the iPhone came out and Apple came out with the Apple Music and we all could just pick one song at a time.
Right.
Right.
But that's
I
how
don't know.
she can get you. Somebody like her that have the Swifties, she can put one song out, let it out, but in order to get that song so you can play it wherever you want,
But they have to
You-
keep the rest of the songs in the
Yeah.
lock and key.
yeah, everything else has to be on the lock and key, and you have to buy the whole thing, not just a single, not at first anyway. Okay, because it used to be if you wanted
Maybe you
to
send
if you
out the
wanted to
sing-
hear a song, you needed to buy the whole friggin' album. That's the way it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could
The
buy
whole
a few
album, the whole
singles.
tape, the whole 8-track, whatever the hell you want to talk. You had to buy the whole thing. Their singles were played on the radio. Then they did
They
out
did
those
the
little
sing-
the
little
singles,
singles,
the
yeah.
single tapes or the 45s. You know what I mean? The records, the little 45s.
Well, that was
So they
horrible
st-
for my
well,
time.
Okay, well,
What?
let me
Right.
say this
Yeah.
But that's what
about
I'm saying. They need to hold on to those albums.
the
And
Taylor Swift album when
Uh-huh.
it got released that night. So it
Mhm.
was like, I don't know, 12, 13 songs, whatever it was. And it was like
Oh.
$13.99 for the whole
where was it?
album.
Where was it? Where was it released?
Um,
$13.99 for the whole album. Where do you get the whole album?
I buy mine on Apple.
Okay, so Apple Music sold you her whole album for $13.99.
Right. Then 2 hours later, she added 13 more tracks
Mm-hmm.
and it was a double album. And for $1 more, you got the 13 more.
Okay, so that's good. So she did something like that, but it was only through Apple Music.
I don't know. That's the only place I do my music, so I don't know.
Okay, so just like with any other store, okay? I remember back in the day we had TSS. So let's just say you're talking Target, Walmart, wherever they sell albums or CDs or whatever. Apple is like a store that you could walk into and go buy a CD. Okay? That's what Apple's doing. So I don't know her contract with them or a contract with a major company that puts it out on Apple, but she probably has a deal for that now, whereas before she didn't. So that's good, but everybody needs to follow suit, is what I'm trying to say. If that is what she did, it sounds like it could have been what she did.
Yeah.
Okay? So if that is what she did, everybody needs to follow suit. But the question is,
Okay, and here's the other problem. She's like an old soul type of person, and she likes albums. So she would do the actual printing of the
Yes,
albums. And people are coming after her and everybody else that are actually printing real albums because of how bad it is for the environment.
Say that again, the last part, because Gabe was saying you were a Swiftie.
Because
Bless
they're
your heart.
coming after her and everybody else that are into actually producing the fucking big round disky album because
Oh, you
it's
remember the
bad for
laser disc?
Oh, because they have
it's
to go buy something, or better yet, buy a phone.
no, it's bad for the environment.
Oh, please, come on, man.
And so people are really attacking because I guess, you know, hers was the most recent one. They're going, oh my God, and it was a double album, no less, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so many. Since when is
My
printing a
older or
fucking
younger?
album a bad thing for the environment? Like, what? Isn't
Dude,
there
they
so
do
much
so
more
many
that's
bad
bad
things
for
for
the
the environment. This
environment?
is like ridiculous.
So yeah, so now like she was trying to, I think, kind of make that wave happen, and that didn't work out because the environmentalists were like, nope.
Well, then they could put it on CD. What?
Maybe that's bad for the environment now too. I don't fucking
Well,
know.
they got to be able to put it somewhere. You know?
Right, they just want it in the clouds because that's chemical free, I
No,
guess.
honestly, it shouldn't be in the clouds. That's the problem.
But see,
That
now
was
you're
the
asking for the
problem.
world to take a step
That was the
back
problem with
in
Napster,
technology, and that's never going to
LimeWire.
happen.
No, that was the problem with Napster, LiveWire, whatever. They all got downloads for free. And trust me, I got them too. Okay, but that's the problem. It started from there. Okay, it needs to come off the interweb.
It never will.
How's
It,
Terry
it
doing?
will if they stop it. That's what I'm trying to say. They need to stop it.
Is Terry in there?
Terry's right there.
Oh,
But then you're going to have people buying physical things. Where are they
Yeah.
going to play them? Nobody owns things to play them on anymore. Nobody sells
do.
things to play them on anymore.
I
They're
do.
not
You
built
have to
into
buy
the
one.
cars.
You're gonna have to
Nobody
go buy
will.
one.
Nobody
Hey,
will
you know
go
what?
for it.
When they came out with Sony Walkmans, we all went and bought one.
Right, but you're asking people to go backwards in technology. Nobody will do that.
That's not necessarily true. We're not asking them to go backwards because guess what? I have a what do you call it? A record player now that has Bluetooth.
Yeah, I was
That's
wondering
not
what
going
the heck-
backwards. Okay, so sorry, you're gonna have to have some type of physical product in your hand. If you want it, you'll get it. It's that simple. That's what they have to do. There has to be a product. The thing is, they're making it digital products now, and that's how the artists are losing money, and that's not fair. So if Taylor Swift does it her way or whatever, any new artist that comes out needs to do it with as a physical product where they can control the product. They have shit. I don't even know if Billboard like sound stand.
I don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
see, like,
But like, nobody will buy the physical things if they don't have anything to play them with.
they
And
have
the
to go out and
car
buy
is a
them.
big problem because the cars are literally built not around any place you could insert a CD player anymore if you don't already
Well,
have
they
one.
might have to go backwards.
Right now, you're asking a car industry to change for the music entertainment. Like
You're not
that
asking
ain't.
them to change. If they want to make more money, they'll do it. If this is the way the world goes,
But they're all in tune.
We
But they
didn't
have
ask them.
all the car companies are contracted with Sirius XM.
We didn't ask them to put CDs in our new cars when they did. They just did.
But I'm talking
Yeah,
about
cassette
now.
players and
Yeah,
a
but now
radio.
Sirius,
it's different. Now it's different. Now they
Right,
got
but
but
Sirius
people
XM
that
now
actually
is who
control
all the
what
car
radio
companies are
does.
contracted
Maybe
with. That's
instead of buying,
streaming music.
maybe instead of buying albums or CDs, you buy a freaking flash drive.
What's the flash drive gonna do? What do you mean?
Stick it in your
Oh,
USB port in your car. You'll play it. You hit the button that says media, and it'll play your flash drive.
right. I
There's a
don't
thing to do,
know.
but if that's what I'm trying to say, is that if they put it on a product, right, that you're gonna have to get, it's going to make the company that makes those products money. It's going to make the car industry sell more cars because it has this product, or newer cars because it has this product. Trust me, I know we're not supposed to give a shit about whether your car has a CD or something, but
Lisa
shit.
just missed the
When
80s
I-
too much.
No, I did. But when
Well,
I had my car had a freaking equalizer in it. I was so freaking excited. My
She
first
just misses
car.
the 80s.
I was so excited. But, you know, it was all about the music. My father was like, you didn't give a shit about the engine. All you cared about was that freaking equalizer. That feels so good.
You know what the weird thing about it is? If I get into if I get a new car, I always check the stereo system.
Yeah.
How it sounds.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I check.
But that's
because
what
that
I'm
used to
saying, like,
matter.
if
That
it's
used to
another
be a
product
really
you have
big
to go
deal.
buy, there's going to be another product. Okay, where's music going to go? You think it's just going to stay on the interwebs? That's it?
So you're
gonna
saying then
change.
Apple Music and Spotify and Pandora and all the places they will have to shut down?
That they don't have to shut down. They're just going to have to change what it is that they're selling, or change, do something different. And they will. They'll find a way. They always do.
There's no way they're going to not stream music. There's too many people for too many years now have been into that. When the stupid little
Yes.
free
They're gonna
iPhone, what
have
is
to
it
get used
called?
to change. We all did. They're gonna have to get used to change. Everything changes. Everything builds.
Yeah, but you're asking
Everything
something
grows.
to change back.
Everything comes around. It goes 360. It all comes back. Believe it or not, it all comes back. It goes in a
It comes
circle.
back, but it doesn't go all the way back. Bell bottoms came back too. Like things come back, but when you're
I'm
stepping
still
backwards
wearing
in
bell bottoms
technology,
here.
people just won't. I mean, go hang out for half an hour with a bunch of Gen Z people. Oh my God, you want to put a fork in your eye?
Well, the Gen Z people are gonna have to get over it and go work and make money and go buy themselves a freaking phonograph table, whatever
A phonograph?
phonograph thing.
We're going to the 20s now.
Yeah.
They're gonna crank it.
We're gonna go all the way back. Yeah, crank it. Learn what it's like to appreciate the music you're listening to. Sorry.
You should see them look at a record and like how they tilt their head and flip it around and they like squint their eyes and they're like, I don't get it. I'm like, I don't understand. What's to get? It played music. How did it play music? I don't know. How did the clouds and the digital music play the music? Nobody knows. This
Yeah.
thing fucking played
How are
music.
you getting? Like, think about it. Have they ever wondered, like, why is it when I'm sitting at my house, one wire into a plug, and this, like, the air, basically, wireless, the air, how is it that we're able to talk right now? How are we able to stream music through this stupid box that's not even plugged into my computer? It's basically just through Bluetooth or wireless. You know what I mean? Like, how is that? Has anybody thought about that? I mean, we all know that there's a reason and a way and how it works. Some of us, anyway. Some of us don't even care. But I'm pretty sure they don't care.
I'm
They
pretty
just
sure
finish
that
this
when
up
I
and
was
they can't get
little
internet.
and I pick up the phone and call New York, I was pretty certain that there was a line, a literal fucking wire, a big fat cable one that went from my house to Aunt Joni's house. And it traveled through all the states and all those wooden posts that held up those cables that sagged. And it would go zoom, zoom, zoom all the way through all the states. And that's exactly how it worked. And it was pretty cool. And then that was as far as I ever got to thinking about how technology works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't care. So, like, if the only way they can get music is via a flash drive now or something that they can hold in their hand, then so be it. If they want to hear music, that's the way they're going to have to
But
deal
you
with
got
it.
to understand this too, is that this generation, they'll be fine, then I don't need music.
Well, then I guess they won't need music, but some of their friends will, and then they're going to wonder what the hell they're listening to, and then they'll eventually get into it. Just like, I don't know. I don't need a freaking Walkman, or I don't need a freaking iPod, or I don't need that. I don't need a cell phone. I have a landline.
Yeah, but when
Oh,
those
yeah.
things came out, absolutely everybody I know was like, "Oh my god, I need that."
I knew that.
You knew that?
Yes, I did. I almost painted the bowling ball because of it.
Well,
I was 9 when I got my.
We have
first
to do a little bit of
PlayStation.
shout out. It's got 29 minutes left. Or 39 minutes left.
oh,
Today is Gabe's mother's birthday. She passed on this day as
Oh,
well, actually.
yeah, she died on her
She
birthday.
died on her birthday. So we're just gonna say a happy birthday to Miss Judy. Happy birthday
bittersweet
to
day.
you. Happy birthday. I do that all the time.
It's kind of bittersweet.
So, happy birthday to Gabe's mommy.
Yeah.
So, Sue said happy. Happy birthday, Gabe's mom. From Diana.
what did she say? I don't remember when I first called him.
Happy birthday, Judy. It's so funny. You guys gotta see. He looks just like his mama.
Who, me?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's got a little smiley smirk on. You're so cute.
Until you see,
He's shaking his head.
You look like my mom.
He says, happy birthday, Gabe's mommy. Happy heavenly birthday to Miss Judy. Aw, Stacy, you're so sweet. Thank you, guys.
Well, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you all very much. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I know. I just sometimes don't say nothing. I said something before, but you didn't hear me. Because sometimes Gabe doesn't speak what he's thinking. So I thought,
Speak what he's thinking.
yeah. Well, because if he's sitting there knowing it's his
Judy
mom's
the
birthday,
Judy.
and he's kind of bummed out,
Yeah,
he won't say anything.
Well,
He'll
it's
just
kind of bittersweet because it is her birthday, but it is also the day she died.
yeah.
So it's kind of like it's kind of weird. 45 days, 45 years to the day she was born, she died.
Yeah, she's only 45.
45.
Happy birthday to your mom, Gabe from Sandra. Happy birthday, Gabe's mom, Jennifer.
The weirdest thing is I'm older than both my parents are now.
Yeah.
Than they ever lived in their life. My mom lived 45. My dad lived till he was 21. No, actually, 20, 21.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, Gabe's dad passed away when he was only 3. So his mom basically
You know?
raised him.
Yeah, I'm older than both my parents ever were.
You outlived them.
Yep, I outlived my parents.
Well, that's a good thing because they unfortunately passed way too young.
Yeah, well. Huh? Oh, 51. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Happy birthday to Diana's mom.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
everybody's birthday today?
Tomorrow, I
goodness.
think she said.
What is the day?
It's the
What?
24th.
Why is this not plugged in?
Yeah, they were both young. As a millennial, I'm between two drastically different generations. Her birthday is Diana's mom's birthday is tomorrow. It's a heavenly birthday.
That's weird, man.
What?
I think about it. I outlived both my parents.
Yeah.
That's like so like
My parents outlived their parents.
Hopefully, we do the same.
um,
Actually, yeah. They've already
kids,
passed.
man, kids these days can't take their parents for granted.
No.
You know, if you got a mom or a dad and they're still alive, you know, if I'd be calling my mom would
She'd be here.
Yeah, she'd be living with me. For a fact, she'd be living with me.
My mom would be too.
I would have my
After
mom.
2 days.
I would take care of my mom, man. My mom, no, you know, my mom wouldn't want to live with me unless she was absolutely.
Maybe your moms wouldn't want to live with you all, though.
Huh?
Maybe your moms wouldn't want to live with you all, and they want their own space.
That's another thing.
Well, my mom said the only
my
person
mom would have come, but
my mom had said she always said the only person she could live with was me. But
Wow.
she took
Look
a
at the
different turn on
options.
that, actually. My sister scoffed her up.
Yeah, well,
yeah, you're right. I don't think my mom would want to live with me.
They're
She's
like,
like,
why
I
do I
got
gotta have
enough of
this one?
that.
For 18
I already got
years.
rid of you once.
Right?
Oh, I left home early. So.
Kim says, mine don't want to live with me. Oh my gosh, Flutter.
Oh no.
It showed their house and waited.
How's her
Big-
face?
Face first.
Did she trip?
Oh, wow.
My mom and I get along better the further we are apart, man. I'm sorry. I wish my mom was here, man.
Sometimes
no
that's the case.
Yeah, I know, but
Not everyone.
my mom was my bestie my whole life.
Mm.
What?
Is it,
How's your mom doing, Kendra?
No, oh, there she is. She chipped a tooth. She's all black and blue and swollen, had her finger glued back together.
oh my gosh.
What? This is your mom?
No. Flutter's
Flutters.
Flutter's mom.
Should she like trip off a step or something? That's quite a fall.
mom. Wow.
Yeah. Oof.
Mm.
My mom
Oh,
is doing just fine. She's very excited that she's wearing her new dresses to Hawaii. She's going next week.
She's going back to Hawaii?
Bill's niece is getting married. That's why I got to watch the dogs.
Now
Oh.
you get to watch that little critter again.
Well,
Hi,
I get
Francis.
I get Nico now too.
Nico.
Nico's the same similar kind of dog as my mom's dog Lily, but it's the niece who's getting married. It's her dog.
Is she white? She's white, right?
The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
cute as hell.
She's oh my gosh, she's so funny. She runs around. She loves the most
Really?
favorite
I would
game
have
in the
fun with
world
that dog.
is run around and chase game.
Good night, MZ.
I would have fun with her.
Yeah.
Oh, MZ, I was going to see if you wanted some. It's all right. Flutter hug
Remember
her
all
for
the fun I
me.
had with little Missy?
Hopefully she's Hopefully she's gonna feel better soon, Flutter. I'm glad it's well. Hope she's alright.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to hear something else really fucked up and disturbing?
Sure. Well, disturbing. Okay.
Germany passed a new law that child porn is now acceptable.
What?
And if you are caught with it, it's just like a slap on the wrist. You get
Really?
like 3 months maybe.
Pedophiles are going to be moving too.
Thank God.
Right? Oh, yeah. You're like, really, Germany? The last time you made quite a big decision didn't turn out so good for you, did it?
Well, they did a complete turnaround.
I'm like, I mean, it's yeah.
Right?
I just can't even. So all of it's going to be coming out of Germany now. Do not take your kids or grandkids to Germany
That's just messed up.
because they're all.
They're trying to. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean the amount of people just being like, there's no words to the horror that what. But see, what their thoughts behind it were, if we make it legal, then it's not so exciting for people to do it, and less people will do it.
No, I don't believe that at all.
Not for this, I don't.
That's sick. That's
Isn't
sick.
it?
Yeah,
Like,
disturbing, man.
I was
Germany? Are you serious? Where did you see that?
It was on the news.
Really?
That's crazy.
Germany's going to legalize child porn.
Yeah, so you're gonna get like barely in trouble if you're caught with it. So like they still don't really want you to have it and do it, but the punishment
They're turning it
is
into a misdemeanor, basically.
Right, yeah, just be a little misdemeanor. You got to pay some fines, do some bullshit,
So they
whatever.
really, I mean, they might as well legalize it.
So I mean, it's not right. It's practically legal
Right. Well, yeah.
because you're not going to be doing any fucking
God, that's
major
fucking
time.
cool, man. Yeah.
It's totally it's gross. I mean, we're trying to amp up the punishment for such horrific crimes, and they're going the
You
opposite
know what they
way.
got now? They've got 5 states already in the Midwest, and they're trying to get other states are going to follow suit, but they're going to make it a mandatory death sentence for anybody who rapes a child under the age of 14, has sex with
Well,
a child under the age of 14.
I don't have a problem with
Automatic
that.
death penalty.
I don't have a problem with that either.
I don't have a problem with it.
Nope.
I think they should all freaking die.
Yeah. So the possession, the acquisition, the distribution of it is all now just barely a slap on the wrist.
All right, guys, I'm going to show some stuff here. I'm going to be
Three chicks
nice.
ain't going there, she said.
Yeah, who the hell? I'm not going. Does anybody remember seeing these?
What?
What I'm showing?
Hearts?
Yeah. These are resin heart. This one here is a purple resin heart.
I'm going to bed.
Alrighty, honey. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
These are purple. That's a purple heart. And it has purple earrings.
Wait a minute. You can use crack, cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, meth, and whatever in British Columbia anytime, anywhere you want. Just out on the street, light up. What the fuck?
Yeah. Where is this at?
It's Sandra's area, British Columbia.
Get out of here.
That's what she just said. Was she making it up? That's
Tori seems to be the only one who
Well,
remembers this.
don't they have places in San Francisco where they got places where people go shoot up their dope in buildings?
no. You can go to the medical clinic. They give you the needles.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, but don't they allow you to go into a room to shoot your dope up?
No, they just do it. That's not an allowed thing.
They just do it.
Yeah. Even in hospitals, it's allowed. You can be sitting in the fucking hospital and just start smoking crack.
That's crazy.
They give it to them for free. What the fuck? This is a joke.
In the hospital?
What the fuck?
Guys, these are resin pieces. Here's a resin tower. It's supposed to look like it's a crystal tower. It's purple.
So like
Glitz.
25,000 people or 250,000 something. Not sure. Overdose.
So there's this tower. There's this heart. The lavender.
Well,
the
they're letting them
clear.
do it in the hospital because then it's one trip. They're there, they died, then they just go ahead and deal with it, I guess. Makes it snappy instead of finding them on the fucking street. Oh, there's a safe snorting manual with crack pipes and directions.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
I got
crazy.
questions. I got lots of questions. How is it
And then
safe?
we have this guy.
snorting? Oh my God. Well, has it helped your crime or has it helped your homeless or has it helped your drug addicts? I don't know. Has it
This is
helped
one
in
of
any
those
way?
infamous chokers that were made. This is a native choker, supposedly.
No wonder they don't let no Americans cross the border. That's insane. Nope, it's made it worse. Well, yeah, duh, kind of figured, but just figured it needed to be thorough
I
and
did not
ask.
make any of these. But these chokers, these native, quote unquote native, okay, chokers, they're supposed to be native chokers, have become quite famous.
These are very, very famous.
It's very, very famous.
They have matching points.
So,
Hmm?
yeah, if you want to get your hands on one of these handmade native chokers by somebody named Wolf, this is actually an original one.
Interesting.
He said that they said that they were native, but we all know they're probably not. But that's how they were sold. I could take that apart and use the bone beads for something else. Alrighty. So here's the thing with this, guys. If you know where this came from, then you know where these came from. Okay? And they've already actually been paid for and handed over to me. And when I say handed over, I mean gifted to me. So they've been paid for. They've already made a donation to the swamp. So I'm choosing to give these away right now to anybody. Anybody. I'm just putting in a comp today. Today, right now. To anybody who types in the number 16 first. Go. See how many takers we have.
Terry.
Who got it?
Terry.
Terry. All right, Terry. These are yours. Terry, I'm going to have to ask you a question now, seeing that I'm giving it away. Tori did say that she can use these for something else. Do you mind if I actually give these to Tori? I didn't see that right away. Or I kind of did. I kind of mentioned it. Do I give these to Tori and you get the rest? Or do you care?
That's probably the part he wanted.
Is this the part you wanted? Then give to Tori. Okay. And you get these, Terry? She's not mad about it. I was just saying, if you could use them. Yes, I guess. I'm guessing he doesn't care about it. He just wanted to be the winner with the number first. Anyhow, Tori, I'm going to put these with you. Terry, I'm going to put the rest in your basket. Tori, with your boxes coming with sage, so you know what to do with that. So yeah, I don't want it. So I figured just move them along. They were in my crystal thing. Where's Tori? Oh, I actually wrapped Tori stuff. All right, where's Tori stuff? There it is. All right. I'm going to do with the ones I have also. All right, cool. Yeah, I saw them. They were in my. I had a bin with my personal crystal. I had 2 bins, and some stuff that was given to me and whatever. And I saw them like, well, I'm not going to do anything with these, so I'm just going to give them away if anybody wanted them. So there you go.
God.
What?
It's freezing.
It's freezing.
Yeah. Cold, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now y'all have seen this before, right? Glad you got a big bunch of said yes. You have
Quartz crystal. I believe
spirit
Lida.
quartz. The pizza. It's a slice of pizza. This was $45. I'm going to put that right there.
Pizza, pizza.
Sorry, I'm moving it up. Okay, so we got the Spirit quartz. We have, this is the big deal I'm doing. We have this huge piece of apophyllite. Huge. I'm going to put that right there. This is a $50 piece. We have this piece of apophyllite on quartz. Yep, this is Spirit quartz. We're doing a bundle here. This is like a $35 piece. Move this out of the way. We have another Spirit quartz. Look at the poofs. We got some poofs there. It's pretty big. This is like a $40 piece. Up there. Let me use this one. We have Brazilian quartz. This Vietnamese piece.
Hmm.
This is actually a $40 piece. I might have put the price down some of the deals I was going to do, but it's actually a $40 piece. We have another one that's a $40 piece. This one's actually a little heavier because it's a little thicker. Brazilian quartz. Look at that. Getting a little. Need to make more room. We have a big chunk of pyrite. It's sparkly. Fool's gold. That's like I've been doing that for 25, so that's 25. Throw that in there. Then we have this beautiful quartz piece, but this is like celestine. What do they call this? Celestine?
Celestite.
It's celestite, but it's got the blue green in it. It's like quartz. This is so cool. Tori and I looked it up when we were here because of the blue green in it. This got dang no, hold on. Oh, it was a notification. All right, so we're throwing this one in here too. This one's like $35. Let's throw that in there. And then we have this beautiful piece of snowy quartz. Celestine, there it is. It's a nice chunk of smoky. Putting that in there, I'm going to have to make this bigger. I'm running out of room, guys. All right. We got another. This one's got rainbows. This is another smoky quartz. It's lighter. See all the rainbows in it? All the points. This is like a double point there. See that? It's attached to it. See that, Kendra?
Oh yeah.
There's another one here. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. Pretty cool. And then we have the infamous. What are we calling this one?
Peen balls or something.
The ball, the creeper or something. Look at that. Wolf. Diana, wait a minute. Is she delayed or is she calling this the wolf? And that goes with the set too. Hang on. Keep having to make this bigger so you can get everything in there. So you could see it all. Okay. Just making sure, Diana. So, all of this, how much do you think this would go for? Oh, wait. Let's add some more stuff. Well, no. All right. How much do you think that would go for?
A couple $100.
When you say a couple hundred, what do you mean a couple hundred? 2?
More than that. 4.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Get a nice piece of amethyst going to throw in there. Straight right on top. How about some tourmaline? Raw Dog saying 425. Black tourmaline. You can see it. All right, we're gonna push all these rocks together so you can get it on film. The Petalite. Hi, Song. Amazonite. And yeah. All right, we're throwing those. Those are giddy. We're getting 2 nice pieces. That we got some amethyst in there. Check this piece of amethyst out. Look how pretty this piece is.
Oh, that is cool. I like that. I have a piece just like it.
Really? I'm gonna throw that in there too. All right. So how much do you think that would go for? You said 4. Bill says 550. Yeah, it's definitely a starter kit. Now probably like 500. Guys, you can have all that tonight for $225.
Really?
Really?
All of that?
You got to take it tonight, though. Yep.
It's not good tomorrow or next week or next month.
It's just tonight. It is just tonight.
Wow.
I need to clear this all out. So if anybody wants it,
That's quite,
225.
I mean, Jesus, that's a deal and a half. That'd be good to get, and then you can parse it out for birthday presents, Christmas presents
Mhm.
to a whole bunch of
You could
people.
resell
And
it. This piece alone is 45. These are all pretty much, this was 25. These pieces here are like 15 to 20. Okay. These pieces here, this 15, 15. These are all $15
or you
pieces.
got a starter kit.
Yeah, you got to start at the Smokies are at least $25, at least $25 to $35. This one here is 35. I mean, these are big pieces. So there's way over. Sampa, you have to pay for it tonight.
That's an impressive deal.
That I was like, I'm just gonna do a big bundle and put it all together. And if anybody wants it, they can just take it all. Yep.
That is impressive.
Mm-hmm. Bundle deal. Then I got, bags of rocks and stuff like that, but I'm so glad Robbie's not on here right now. He would have killed me if you heard that. Literally. That was an oopsie. Okay. Anybody wants it? That's an insane deal.
It really is.
All these Brazilian quartz. I need more room. I have no room for the stuff that I have to unbox.
You do know that want and can get are not the same.
That's one hell of a lot. A lot meaning like a lot, numbered lot. Shit. See sparkle on that. Look at that. Any taker.
Ugh, my eyes are hurting.
Yeah, I normally don't do like those $200 lots or anything, but unless there's a big piece I get occasionally, but I figured
Okay.
let them all go.
I think you were chicken strips. Chicken strips. And you put teriyaki sauce on.
I've never had that. I don't know.
Or if you want to snag a piece out of here, let me know.
Ay, ay, ay.
Any taker.
Oofy, oofy, oofy. Boop, bop, 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 bop.
You gonna show some stuff, Kendra?
No,
No?
no.
Well, anybody want it all? I want it all. Who's saying that? I kind of want the peen and that yellow spirit quartz.
Huh?
Tori wants this one.
Oh, and the
And
yellows.
yeah, this one. We kind of want and claiming.
Are two different things.
Yeah. The poofs. It's got the poofs. Well, this is a 40 and like a 35. Tori, if you want them for 50, go for it.
There's your price,
What?
Tori.
Whoops. Sorry. Sideways.
She claimed the yellow.
Hey, Tori. Thank you. All right. Tori's got it. All right. So now this has become
Cheaper.
$175. Yeah, $175 for all this. Look at that.
How much for the tourmaline?
These are 15 a piece. Pretty big pieces. But these are 15 a piece.
Interesting.
There's that one. And this one, look at all that.
Woohoo!
Does anybody want bags, tumbles for $15? I can make some bags. Who wants bags? They're $15 each. You get bags of tumbles. Well, no, sorry. Bag of tumbles. I have to stress the tumbles. One bag.
Oh, I want to watch that documentary.
Which
It's
one?
coming out June 13th, The Brat Pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that'll be cool. It's
Should be.
Andrew McCarthy did it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. Everyone wanted to be in the Brat Pack.
Yep, they did.
Except the kids who are actually in it.
Thank you, Chris. This lot here is $175. Anybody wants it? You know what else I found? I don't remember who made these. Does anybody remember who made these bracelets? Kendra?
I have no idea.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh, Robbie might know. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, just ate and
Did you go to Col? Oh no, Culver's was closed.
yeah, Culver's was closed. I just ate. My wife made barbacoa.
Oh, nice. Hey, Robbie, who
What?
made these bracelets?
Let me see them. I don't know. Where'd you get those?
I had it. a while ago from you. I just don't remember who made them.
I forget who made those. I don't remember.
If that's the case, Stacy, you might be doing another giveaway.
No, Barbara did not make those.
No, she did not.
No,
No, Stacy mentioned if the penguin did.
no, it wasn't Kimmy. Hi guys.
Oh, Kimmy didn't have this. I know that.
Ouchie poop.
It wasn't Cal. It wasn't Kimmy. It wasn't
I know it wasn't.
Barbara. Those didn't come from the wannabes. Hey, raw doggy.
So what'd you do with the gator, Robbie? Is it still in the back of your truck?
It's in the back of the van now. 10 foot exactly.
Really?
Yep. That thing was huge. Hello, Samfire. He was so heavy.
I bet. Dang. Sweet.
Yeah, that's true.
Kimmy couldn't spell. Robbie, gosh, we were so. Is that one of my chameleons? Hold on.
No, it's an iguana.
Oh, well, there you go. That's an iguana. Wow, so green.
I know. They're beautiful green.
Wow.
It's so stupid. I can't catch them and ship them out of state. I can't remember. Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry made a bunch.
She was just here before, too.
Who else made?
Wow, they're so pretty.
Hey, Jennifer W.
You might have to tell me where you went and I'll have Gabe go grab one.
What?
You might have to tell me where you went so I can have Gabe go grab one.
Oh, God. They're all over South Florida.
I know, but
Because they're illegal in Florida, Cousin Sue.
so Tori asked, would it be legal if she came down and got one and brought it home?
No, you couldn't do it, Tori. You cannot catch an iguana in the state of Florida, whether you live here or not. And it is illegal to possess that, to have them in your possession in the state of Florida.
Can we overturn that?
They've been trying for years, 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah, but the problem is it's a old redirect thing. Developers are developing land and they don't want people to see what they're doing, so they do the invasive species thing. The pythons, the iguanas, oh, it's doing this, it's doing this, it's, well, the fact is the green iguanas should not be invasive anymore because they've been here since the 1920s. So that's not considered invasive anymore. If something's been somewhere 30 years, it's not considered a invasive species.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's an established species then. It's either 30 or 40 years. I think it might be 40.
So how do people get iguanas then?
From other people out of state.
Well, aren't
It's
they
only-
only really down here?
No, they import them from South America.
Right, but
They just don't import them through Florida anymore. See, the iguanas won't survive. Won't survive anywhere else in the wild. It gets too cold. Miami gets cold. The fact is, a lot of these, when you get those real cold fronts in Miami, they fall out of trees, and
right.
90 They just did a study. They just got done doing a study. It's something like 88% of the, or 90% of the females that suffer that end up dying within 8 months.
Oh wow.
Tori, the problem here has become worse because you used to be allowed to catch them and ship them out of state.
I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Now you can't anymore. Oh, I've always had iguanas. Iguanas are great pets. Kendra, you should get an iguana
Why?
because it has legs. It's not a snake, so you can't be scared.
That's stupid.
What's stupid?
That reason. But
Why
what's
is
the
that?
use of an iguana?
They're cool. Let
What's
your
he
husband
doing?
have a pet.
He does. He has a lizard.
He has a lizard?
He's a gecko.
Oh. What
I
kind of
bought it.
gecko?
I don't know. She was $150.
Jesus.
Leopard?
Yeah,
Ah.
that's
Does he
all he
only have,
wanted.
that's all he wanted?
Yep. He wanted nothing else.
Really, Gary?
And the wonderful. What do
I
you want?
think
A horse?
a snake.
No. A um a baby cow.
No. He wants a Komodo dragon.
No. He wants um a piggy.
No. He wants a reticulated python.
He wants a baby goat.
No. He wants a T-Rex.
Yeah, God, yeah, he does.
Well, he could get a velociraptor. That's a crocodile monitor.
No, he doesn't want that.
I'll bet if you ask him, he wants one.
How about we just talk about the giant alligator that almost ate you tonight?
He wants that? Okay, I'm shipping it.
How much is shipping for that?
Probably roughly about 800 to 900.
That was a spicy gator.
Dude, that thing, did you see the size of its head?
Yeah, it was snapping towards you.
It almost got me that one time.
Yeah.
Robbie, you made me so freaking nervous.
And you could just see the death grip that Z had on that thing.
Dude,
Oh my God, my heart was racing.
that thing's head is as big as my torso.
Yeah, it was a big one.
I was like, holy God.
And when it like chomped down,
Oh my
like,
God. And he closed his eyes and was biting real hard.
we could
Holy
hear it through the windshield camera.
Oh my God.
That was crazy. I seriously, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And when you like tripped or something, like I was like,
Yeah, I got
Oh,
caught in
no.
the rope.
yeah.
I was backing away from it and I got caught in the rope. I was like, oh God. Please, please just run out of steam. Troy already lost his finger tonight.
Man. So was that, guy just sitting on the side of the road or what?
He was going back between the golf cart track and the road and in the road and then back up to the side there. So he was there for over an hour, and that's when the lieutenant said, you know what, screw this, call Robbie.
Oh,
Hey, Flutter, yo. And he goes, Robbie, I'm telling you right now, if he goes after the truck, I'm shooting him. And I said, dude, you got to do what you got to do to stay safe, but I'd rather you didn't.
it's because of it was so spicy. So is this one going to Gatorland?
Yeah,
Is that because of its size?
yeah. He's a big boy.
Yeah. It's a little bit nasty.
Yeah,
Nasty boy.
he is.
Also, I like that song though.
Oh, CPRZ's got a huge
One big thing.
bruise on his bicep and his chest.
Yeah. Z's kind of beat up. I
Yeah,
mean, he's okay, but like he's gonna have some bruising. And when at one point when the thing flipped and its tail went around, I was like, oh shit. Like it was using everything it had to fight them.
dude, the base of his tail is bigger around than my waist.
Yeah. It was
I
some
was,
tail.
I would thank God he was wrapped up against that pole because when I jumped on him, dude, there's no way I could hold him down, stop him from rolling by myself. I don't weigh
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. When you walked up there and there was that pole, it was like, oh wow, that's handy.
Yeah. But then I'm standing there trying to do his things, and the sprinklers came on, and
I know.
I'm
That
like,
was kinda
really?
funny. We can hear
And
you
it got me
yell.
right in the butt.
Yeah, your shorts are getting all wet. I'm like, well, this is unhelpful.
I'm like, who the hell just goosed me?
The cop was nice enough to put the raincoat on it.
Yeah, yeah, he was cool. Oh, I got to, Tori. It was crazy that when we were
Oh my God,
getting
I was
there.
muted this whole time. Sorry.
Oh, when we were going there, I was just so amped
Yep,
because
it
I
is,
didn't know
Tori. These
the
are all
story.
$15. This is a
Or
taller
anything.
platform than I had. It's taller. And
All
this
I
is-
know is Al caught two big ones. Troy caught one big one, and Troy lost his finger with the gator. And I'm like, oh God. Oh God, here we go. I didn't know if it was that gator or what. Because Al like called me, and I was on a phone call. I had to hang up with the phone call, and he goes, "You gotta go." And I'm like, I'm going. I'm out the door now. Just shoot me. He's like, I don't have her address. 470, whatever, 466 and Morris Boulevard. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I knew exactly where you were. I was
Yeah.
like, why didn't
Right.
they would have went and filmed for you? Why didn't you say something?
Lisa, when it's that much of an emergency, I don't know what's going on. I don't know anything. I just got to get there.
You don't really think. You just
I felt so bad. I'm like,
go.
oh my God, it's only those two there. Like Gabe could have at least filmed, or I would have filmed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it was insane.
How
When
did you get him into the back?
Oh my God, he's got to weigh 500-600 pounds.
Well, yeah. That's why I asked. How did you get him in there? Did the cop call backup?
Oh no, the one backup showed up, and he was a big guy. So
Oh,
I don't know.
Sal Washer with it.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, we did. We thought the gator bit his finger off.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But the lasso popped his finger off.
Dang.
'Cause I was wondering, like, how did they?
It is,
manage
Tori.
to
It's
just
lab.
get one finger.
Laura.
What's that?
I was wondering
That's
how he
right.
managed to bite
Forearm
off just one
and
finger.
spirit cords.
Well, a lot of times it happens, people lose one finger, and it's usually their index finger because when they go to grab the jaws, the gator's
These are
got his
$15 each.
mouth slightly open, and your pinky, your ring finger, and your middle finger usually go under the jaw, and the way people naturally hold their hand is they hold their index finger out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so when they do that, it's higher up than the rest, and their jaws are slightly open. And I've seen it happen so many times where they'll go to jump it in their that finger goes right in their mouth, and the gator just goes crunch
Oof.
and takes off their finger.
Ah,
I've seen a lot of gator people, wrestlers, and people catching gators do that.
wow.
And Al said it was, oh my God, the sound was horrific when his finger popped off. He said it was just a loud pop.
Was he
Ugh.
there trying to get that same gator though?
Yeah, Al was pulling the rope, and Troy's finger was caught in the rope against the gator. And Al's like, "Get your hand out! Get your hand out! I can't hold it." And it was an 11-foot something gator. 11, I think it was 11-2, 10-2, and 10-5 is what they caught tonight.
Wow.
Man.
And just and Troy couldn't get his finger out, and it went pop.
Oh my God.
And they had to throw tape on it because it was just shooting blood, and he had to drive to the hospital.
They had his finger though, right?
They're not going to be able to reattach that.
So they can't reattach it?
No, not when it pops out of the joint.
Well, they can do all kinds of miracle things these days. We never know.
Wow.
But ugh. At least you had shoes on.
Yeah, that I did for once. I was getting ready to come home and eat. I just got on the phone and I was ready to come home, get something to eat, and finish our whole thing that we're doing. And that phone rang.
Ay.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Today was a busy day with the reckless gators.
The 4 big ones today. See, now when Al and Troy get them, they process them.
Right.
They're like, I'm not messing around with them. We make our money by processing them.
So when it's on the hold until tomorrow to go to Gatorland,
Yeah,
it just stays all taped up in the back?
yeah, yeah.
Well, that seems a little anxiety-full.
No, not at all. Its eyes are taped up, and once their eyes are taped up, they're fine.
They just like go into like a sleep or something?
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
How do we know that?
I know. How do we know?
Because they don't stress. They don't thrash around. They don't
But
go
their
crazy.
paws are all taped up. He can't.
They can still swing their body, their tail, and their head. That head could break my
That's-
leg.
Yeah. And so they just don't. They just go, oh, I'll just take a nap.
It's not like a nap. It's they just, and you can feel it in their body. Their body goes to dead weight instead of fighting you.
All right.
It's
Feel a little
weird.
stressed about it, but because as humans, we would all very much not enjoy that.
Hell no.
Right.
So it's hard to just say that it's okay like that. It's fine.
Yeah, and now he had so much lactic acid built up, and now it's going to take a while for that lactic acid to dissipate in his body.
Yeah.
So it's
He was He was a feisty one.
It was I
Got himself all amped up, thinking he was Schwarzenegger.
yeah, when we were first pulling up, I didn't think he was 10 feet. When I went because I had to go past him to do a UE and come back to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that looks about like an 8-footer, but most of them was in the bushes. And then when we pulled up and I saw the size of his head, I was like, oh, fudge.
Yeah, when you were like, "Oh my God, it's big," I was like, "Oh no." Robbie actually says it's big. It's probably big.
I'm like, this is gonna suck. It's just me and Zoli gonna pick this thing up. I was like, oh my goodness, this is gonna suck. And I gotta catch it, and it's a full moon. I don't want to lose a finger. I don't want to lose a leg. I don't want to lose anything.
And at one point in like the beginning, Z's holding the rope, and you were doing something, and then you kind of walked away out of the camera. I'm like, he's just left Z there all by himself holding the gator.
Well, when I
Like,
noosed him, I took the rope and I went around that cement light post
yeah,
so that we had the leverage so he couldn't pull us.
yeah.
And then
I was
I'm like,
surprised he didn't roll more and like fight it. Like he sat for a
no,
while.
because when they're that big, they're sure of themselves.
Oh,
When the younger ones, the smaller ones, they'll roll a lot because they don't they don't they're not going to stand off against you. They're going to try to just snap and roll. And the big ones, they're like,
I was
"Oh
so
yeah."
glad that pole was there.
They're like, "Oh yeah, F you." And he grabbed the pole and snapped the pole.
yeah. I
He bit a
saw
huge
that.
chunk off the pole.
I saw that. I was like, well, this isn't good. We're gonna bite through the tools.
Yeah. And then the snares, I had to go to the truck to grab the snares because dude, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to jump them when we first got out. I said, I'll jump them. I'll put them around the pole. I'll have Z hold the rope. I'll jump them. And then I saw the size of his head. I'm like, yeah, I'm not jumping this. No, I'm snare. I'm snaring that snout. But then the first snare, he opened his mouth at the last minute
Yeah,
and it went around his top jaw and knocked
yeah.
both jaws. I'm like, oh my God. So then he had a weapon because he had 3 feet of cable. He swings his head, he's going to snap us with the cable. So it was like, oh.
He didn't care for that in his mouth at all.
No. But then finally we got the second snare around it. And he kept slipping the snare because the cable from the other one was getting in the way.
Yeah.
So then I put that through the middle of the other one and slid that down and then pulled over and got him finally.
Oh, okay. And when he came around towards the street
Uh-huh.
and the way he rolled and whipped that tail, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna knock one of them out with that tail.
Yeah.
I
Could
don't
you
know
hear
why.
him pop his jaws?
Yeah, when you were trying to put it around his mouth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard it.
He popped like 4 times. I was like, holy shit. Just every bone in your body shakes because you just think of the power behind that. You know, that's like 3,000 pounds of biting pressure right there, just going pop.
Yeah, we hadn't seen you move around so quick in a while.
Yeah, it was
Right, Tori?
crazy.
Leave it to Robbie to give a huge gator a weapon.
Yeah. When we finally got him taped up, I gave him a kiss and said, "You're a good boy."
Oh my God, he wasn't a canine that found the drugs.
Oh, he's a good boy. We picked him up, Ray. Z and I got his front end, and then the one kid who was standing there watching us do it came and he picked up towards the back, and then one of the officers came, got there, who's a big guy, and he helped get him in after.
Those are
Yeah,
pretty good.
Tori, that's what it takes. Last week, that one was way too easy. This week, we had to work for it. And that
What was that
female,
thing that the that lady said? That weird thing she said on that one Gator call that Gabe was at?
Holy hot dog.
holy
Yeah,
hot dog.
she would have been holy hot dogging it tonight.
Yeah, right?
Right? Thanks, Diana. I got some more, but those were the bands.
Yeah, it definitely makes me appreciate the easy ones.
Yeah, you were very much like standing way above this pit in the
I'll show you
ground.
more.
You're like, do this, go over there, chatting with other people.
Yeah, it's this guy though. Oh, just Zoli and I putting him in, from the pickup truck to the van. Holy shit, that sucked. That was terrible. He's so heavy.
That's me.
Yeah, he bit that pole. He didn't even. The pole just broke right off his first bite on it.
It wasn't even a strong bite.
It
It was
just
just
went right through
little
that.
bitey bite, little nibble.
That PVC just shattered. I was like, oh, that pole's getting shorter now. Oh,
Hey, Robbie, did Kendra tell you what she wants us to sell on here?
what? I'd hit that. Follow your heart, but don't be stupid.
Stupid
So,
is
so
as
much.
stupid does.
High life.
This is mine.
Never stop dreaming.
Dreaming.
I've got those things all over my office thanks to Kendra.
Oh, that reminds me.
What?
Hey, Tori, I've got a package here that I'm just going to send you. It's from Kendra. It went to Marcia. From Marcia to me. Now it goes to you.
Mattis went to an elementary school for the reading of his book,
Mhm.
and he does little tricks and stuff. And the kids are there. It's cute, and he knows on certain pages when to bark, and he just does the bark. It's so cute.
That is cool. Yes.
Oh my
And they do the
goodness.
find it.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Oh, the
when
door popper thingy?
one of the kids, no, he can't door popper.
Oh.
When because the kids are in the class. One of the kids, their pencils or whatever they pull out of their desk, and they go outside, and then he does the find it thing. The kid gets to throw it and everything. They're little, so that doesn't go very far.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, give me a challenge, please.
Yes, I will, Tori. No problem.
He's all
Kendra,
there in his head, but his body's failing.
I
Oh,
don't.
that's
I
I
gotta
gave
find
you
where I
that.
put that. Oh, it's in the
what?
basket.
Shake it up, shake it up.
Tori, how
That's
many earbuds did I get you?
why does Tori need so many earbuds? How many ears does she have? It's poison from the mermaids.
Oh,
Now she's got to look.
No, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, wait, I have Kendra's Mermaid Tears here. She sent that to me. That was like a scary mermaid.
That's funny,
Cousin
cousin
Sue.
Sue.
My grandson just told me tonight that he wants to go to school for how to set up a grow operation and selling pot. What does he sound like?
At least he's thinking about making money.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I bought extra ones too, Tori, to sell on our live. I'll probably do them
Send that
tomorrow
to your
night.
mom, Kendra.
It must be something about the age and boys or something. Send what to my mom?
Uh,
Oh,
What's it say?
smile.
Smile.
Oh,
See,
Dude,
that's something like
you
I
see
don't
any picture
think of
of my
her.
aunt since she was a kid? All she's doing is smiling.
Well,
Yeah,
I have some that are not.
she's always smiling. My aunt always told me to smile. Oh, I bet you can't. She just play this game with me. Bet you can't smile. And have a frown on. She's like, come on, bet you can't smile. Like, you do all these stupid things until I smile.
Your
So,
mom always would be like, "Get the puss off your face,"
to you?
to all of us.
you know,
cousin Sue, it's actually the number one largest money maker, but they
has
can't.
anyone checked the proof? A star of blue sapphire?
The what?
I know Sapphire's looking for a blue sapphire.
Yeah, you good. They're
Good
so
luck.
expensive. They're so expensive, Samphire. I found them, but they're all right. All right, Tori. I got extra ones too to sell.
I know it's
What?
right. I need to go back there and get some.
Get
I don't
what?
think they have any more.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I bought. Uh, I don't know how many. When I went in there, there was not that many left.
They had a bunch.
Yeah, Samphire. The one I saw was, I think it was the size of a like silver dollar, and it was 10 grand.
You
Wow.
guys gonna say like the size of a penny when you'll get 3, 4, 5 grand.
Yeah,
Anybody want one of these for $15? You got a labradorite, an aura, quartz, chunk.
it was crazy.
Kids love these, by the way. Spirit quartz.
But it was not crazy compared to the Alexandrite and the Tanzanite.
Oh my god. Dude, I have my tanzanite on my blue shelf.
Do
The
you?
light color laboratory.
The color of the lab.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
Oh, I gotta drive all the way to Gatorland in the morning.
Blue. Splashing blue. See it? Almost purple like though.
It's purple on the bottom there.
Yeah. All right, so where you got it?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
What do we got here?
So you want something that's like, I don't know. I'd have to see the settings. Send me a picture of the settings so I could
It's
get
still gonna be a
an
couple
idea.
$1,000s.
Yeah, it's going to be like a
No, it's not. It's
grand.
only 15. Kidding.
It's going to be a minimum of $1,000.
Minimum.
Pink tourmaline.
Just be glad it's not Alexandrite or Tanzanite.
What, are you mad at them or something?
Black tourmaline.
Not at who?
Tanzanite and Alexandrite?
Dude, they're more
Oh
expensive
my
than
God, I love the
diamonds.
song.
Oh, yeah.
And it figures my wife's favorite stone is Alexandrite.
It's her birthstone.
Yep.
It's better than the other one.
I like them both.
I don't like pearls.
They're voting now to make pot legal here.
Pot's already legal here.
It's going to be federally.
They're saying persons are allowed to have about 3 ounces of pot. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but it's still the same rules. You can't drive with it.
Well, no, it'll be the same thing as driving with an open beer container.
Yeah.
You're allowed to drive with it if it's in a sealed container.
If it's got the stripping on it from the
I mean, because you have to be able to transport it.
right. It's got to have the stripping on it. So it's sealed.
Is the oven on for any reason?
What?
Is it on?
Yeah.
I thought I hit the off button.
No.
They rested that
Missed it. No.
one wrestler chick here.
Wrestler chick?
Yeah, she's a WWF wrestler.
Uh-huh.
She got pulled over and she had her pot in the car and she had oil
Oh.
and she got arrested and booked and taken to jail.
They really hate the oil everywhere.
Yeah, the oil's not legal.
Have you seen the homeless encampment over by the bamboo restaurant?
What bamboo restaurant?
What are you talking?
No,
I'm like, no.
The
in
Inchu place?
in San
You know the road
Francisco?
the road Clementine's is on?
Oh, here.
So it's behind that restaurant in the wooded section before the freeway.
No way, Kendra. They don't have homeless
Parking
people in
lot
San
back by the football
Francisco.
hotel.
No, this is like my area, my town. There's a whole long discord
Really?
about
Why?
it.
Why is it?
Everybody's very, very upset because the cops have been notified multiple times and they cannot do anything about it. Because in order to
$10
evict a
to
homeless person is a lengthy process. I'm like, evict them from what? You're on somebody else's property. I don't get it. How are you evicting them? What do you need?
Supposedly it's on Max if you want to watch it.
Oh, we have Max.
Okay.
Hey, Kendra,
What?
did you watch the P. Diddy special?
God.
The PB special?
Citrine.
Yeah,
No.
it's
What's
on some streaming TV thing. I
oh
watched it the other
Black
morning.
Obsidian.
maybe I have. I don't know. I watched a lot of it.
Well, what's his face? 50 Cent just got a deal with
Netflix
Netflix.
multi-part docu-series of the
Netflix is
Diddy.
claiming.
And then now some new woman just came out and
Yeah,
said
new lawsuit.
new lawsuit filing against multiple rapes.
Yep. What's the matter?
Unbelievable.
No, you just sign in.
Yeah, model.
It's the same as the Disney. Oh, fucking God, I have to do this. Oh, can you, okay, do you know what's the password for Disney? It's the
Um,
same one.
Disney
Also has
123 at 456.
Yeah, my
this one's
name.
Moonstone.
But then you'd think I'd write it down, but
Oh my
Right,
goodness.
Flutter?
I say we feed them to the animals, Flutter.
Oh, you can't even see that. It's on the table.
I say we throw them to the chimpanzees.
Totally agree there. I think that what else is
if I go on the app, will it tell me in there?
Oh my God, Lisa, Kendra,
What? What?
did you see what Germany just did?
No, what they do?
Yeah, we
They
talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
for the pedophiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can all go flock there now,
That is freaking
and
crazy.
then we can build a wall around the whole country and lock them all in.
Let's do
Right?
it. A misdemeanor? Only serve a year?
Not even, they said 3 to 6 months is what the reality is,
Oh my God.
because they feel
Our
like it's going to help
hearing.
make it go away.
Black Obsidian.
They're
Tiger
doing what
Eye.
Thailand does now.
Oh,
Another amethyst.
Thailand. I always think of Hangover 2.
Ugh.
Citrine.
Dude, what is wrong with people that they think that's okay?
A lot. Their brains were born wrong, and they continue to get wired incorrectly.
Guys, check this out.
Is that from like inbreeding or something?
Look
I
at
don't
this
know about
stand I have for
inbreeding,
earrings.
but
That's a stand for earrings.
it's grossing me out.
The stand?
Yes,
Why?
it's just an ugly ear. Did you
I
get it?
It's the second time I pressed the wrong button.
was like,
and
well, I
it
can only
extra
put studs in there. I'm like, I can't put a pair of earrings in one ear.
happened.
I
Oh.
thought it was funny.
Oh my God.
It was silly.
This is like crazy. I still can't like phantom that.
I thought I had more bracelets, but I don't. Oh, Kendra, I found the bracelet that you gave me. Oh,
What the
sorry.
heck?
There was a moth. Scared me. it was crawling across my Vivianite actually. And I thought it was like a roach. It was a moth. I was like, yeek. You know those Florida freaking bugs.
Oh,
God, don't
God,
want any of those.
my body is killing.
Yeah, you're gonna be sore if you're not already.
I'm gonna be really sore.
Oh, you did? I'm making one. I saw it. That's why it's still sitting here wrapped. I haven't done it yet. I was working on the alligator skull. These are all $15 pieces, guys. Well, actually, the pyramids are 10. Y'all saw my Vivianite, right?
No, where?
I still have it wrapped. I wrapped it up until I got my holder because I didn't want anything to happen to it because it's very fragile.
What is?
Vivian Night. It's like
Sorry.
scolecite.
What one did you put?
Jelly one.
Try the other. Did you capitalize?
No.
Okay.
How
Well,
close I
on
get
the
to
other
being
one,
done?
you're.
Done? Oh, with the alligator.
I know. You have to
Got a bit to
capitalize.
go, but it should be soon.
Capitalize.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's hope no pieces came off. I'll unwrap it. One sec.
And you're not kidding, CPR. How did we go
When we had to
wrong?
redo it. What
Oh
now?
my goodness. A piece came off, but it's alright.
Oh, that's Vivianite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey jelly. What?
They're so cool.
I don't think I have any power on my light, but oh, there we go. Okay, Sue. This is the Vivianite. Whoops.
That is. Oh, I can't stop looking at mine.
Vivianite can grow in dead bodies if it's in the right conditions.
Yeah, it grows in the teeth and in bone if it's in right condition.
Mine's green and blue. But I gotta make a piece for
Kendra Lee says, "Tell you we saw some Vivianite for sale, but it did not look as good.
No, it was like it was still in the Matrix.
It was in the Matrix and it was real dark.
Yeah. But oh my god, we saw this
It was-
phantom fluorite. Oh
Oh my God, that
god, I
was
was
gorgeous.
dying.
$3,000.
No, I'm
$1,300.
talking about the 13, the phantom fluorite.
The purple one?
No, the one with the blue, and it was like
Oh, okay. That purple one was 3,000.
yeah, and then that had tons of poops, big giant poofs,
Yeah.
and it was all like druzy. It was freaking gorgeous. $3,000. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I don't even want to touch it. I can't see what I'm touching, so.
Yeah, you can't put them in direct sunlight or else they turn black.
So this is my Vivianite until I make a holder for it. So it's actually sitting out here, which means I also need to make room on my shelf for it. I'm so excited. I have all my crystals out.
That's like the Vivian night Lisa and I saw the other night. It was like almost black. I was like, yeah, that's not pretty.
That's
Oh,
pretty. Yep, going right on myself.
Z, just go up. Just go up. Ow. How's your arm? How's your arm? What? Oh, that's a nice bruise. Let me see your chest. Yeah. Your arm's worse than your chest.
Vitamin E. Vitamin E will take that bruise out real fast.
What?
Or faster.
What, Will?
Vitamin E.
Putting it on it?
Yep.
Hmm. You got the card up front, right? Lock up my truck
My
then.
Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks, I actually emailed you. Well, I PayPal'd you. I haven't heard anything though. Didn't know what happened to you. Robbie, I sent a picture of some crystal rocks my brother got me, but it came back said wrong email.
What?
Shonda.
How?
Good night, cousin Sue.
Lisa, put my email up there.
I
Please.
am. Hold on. That's Robbie's email, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That iguana is so pretty, Robbie.
It is beautiful. The greens in those were beautiful.
Yeah.
I was like,
So
man,
pretty. You're welcome.
I
And
love
guys, we got 2 more chameleons. Another Cammy and Kamal.
it.
We're just gonna call them Cammy 2 and Kamal 2. Unless we can name them Crayola and Crayon.
Crayola and Crayon are lemurs.
That's right. They are.
Good night, sweet cheeks.
So Robbie, if I send you the finger because of that huge sphere, would you forward that to John?
You can send it to him tomorrow. I'll show it to him, Diana.
So where'd that big orange aragonite sphere come from?
What?
Where'd the big aragonite sphere come from?
And that's John's.
Would he just bring it over?
Yeah, he brought it over Tuesday morning. When we
Chocolate
left.
calcite.
What?
Chocolate calcite.
What?
Chocolate calcite.
What about chocolate calcite?
It's aragonite.
Yeah, but it's
I sold 3 of them.
not that big. You didn't.
Oh my god. Actually, you are trying to take credit for having the biggest chocolate calcite sphere, but obviously it's John, not you.
Yeah, I don't have it, but my black opal's bigger than that.
The black opal looked exactly like the one Tori has. The size.
No.
Yeah.
It's 14 pounds.
Okay. It's the same size as Tori's.
Tori, how big is your black opal? The sphere.
No, I mean the chocolate calcite.
It's the same size as
And it's Tori's chocolate calcite.
Tori. How big is Tori already told us the circumference, and hers is the
Yeah.
size of a roll of a tape. That's double the size.
Dude, her chocolate calcite is bigger, as big, if not a little bigger, than a shot put.
It's 25 inches.
It's 34 point something inches. I'm
C- no,
sorry.
Centimeters.
Yeah,
That's 25 inches.
actually. Was it Tori? She measured it in inches. What was it? Ball envy is bad here. No, crystal envy is bad with Robbie.
Everything.
You can't have anything bigger or better than Robbie.
Listen, I am very competitive. Very.
With everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I was the first to have Wolfenite. I was the first to have this. I was the first. I'm like, so what? I'm like, whatever.
24 centimeters.
You said 34, Tori. Telling you. It was 34.
32.
30. It was 30 something .5.
It was
I typed it in the chat when you said it.
And that is 25 inches. Because we were looking at a
Okay.
ruler.
When you held the two damn balls up, Tori's the same size as the black one, if not a little bigger.
It can't be, Lisa.
You measured the chocolate calcite. You didn't measure the black opal.
The chocolate calcite is barely
Not
bigger
calcite,
than the
the
black
aragonite. Sorry.
aragonite. Yeah, the aragonite is barely bigger than the thing, and then the black opal weighs the same.
I'm telling you, her
Oh my goodness.
aragonite is bigger than your black opal.
Okay, that's it. I'm going up there to measure it just to
Go ahead.
prove you wrong.
Go ahead. I had them, all three of them here. I know exactly how big they are. They're
If
bigger than, they're the size of shot puts. Tori's is bigger.
These are way bigger than shot puts.
Okay.
You can see the
Okay. The
Aragonite
black
was-
opal is not as big as your aragonite.
almost. Look where I'm holding him to my chest.
Okay. Did you see the chocolate calcite or aragonite? I keep saying chocolate calcite. Aragonite that I had. Did you see those spheres?
No, because I would have
Well, all
grabbed them.
three of them did. What the?
Well, MZ even said it wasn't. That was way
MZ got
bigger
the
than her.
smaller- MZ got the smaller one because it was Tori. As far as size, it was Tori, Sue, then MZ.
Right, and MZ said hers was way smaller.
Yeah. But still big.
Okay, Shonda. Those aren't big. My dang.
Oh God.
What's Majiggy's bigger than those?
Okay. You know the spheres that you always sell?
Which ones?
Like the medium ones, the large ones?
Yeah.
It was like 3 times the size of them.
No, they aren't.
Yes,
No,
it
they
is.
aren't. Dude, MZ said the
Alright,
the
you know
Pac-Man,
that selenite sphere that I have.
the big,
The
The
big
big-
selenite sphere.
yeah.
It was bigger than that.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
No, it was not as big as your rose quartz. But the aragonite was bigger than that.
Tori's should be, but MZ's was
Yeah.
smaller than that.
Not by much.
She said it was, and she said it's smaller than the Pac-Man she got from me.
It is smaller than the Pac-Man.
The
But
Pac-Man's
it's
the
not
same.
that much smaller than Tories.
The Pac-Man is the same size as the selenite.
Okay. Tories is bigger. I'm telling you.
Mine's bigger.
Or whatever. I don't know why
30
yours has to be bigger, but okay.
See, 34 centimeters is 13.4 inches.
Yeah, it was 13 something inches. Yeah. Because she measured it in inches afterwards, but I got the 34 centimeters. 13.5 inch circumference or 34.5 centimeters. So yeah, I knew it was 34.5.
13.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's way smaller.
Then your aragonite.
Yeah,
How big is your black opal?
probably,
Oh,
I'll say it's about 16 and a half.
he's so lying. He's so lying.
You want to bet? You want to place
Yeah,
money
go
on
measure
it
it.
without
Go
me
measure
even?
it right now. Go measure it right now.
You're going to be here Saturday, so let's place money on this.
Okay, no problem. Money, okay.
Really?
I'll tell you what. If that is bigger, if your black opal is bigger than Tori's chocolate calcite or aragonite,
It is.
I will pay you money. But if it's not bigger, if it is not bigger, I'm taking that chocolate calcite.
The chocolate calcite's not mine, though.
Of course it's not.
So,
So you can't place your bet.
but I know.
All right. If that black opal is not bigger than her aragonite, I'm taking that amethyst, citrine, cross-like thing on the floor. Yeah.
Cross-like thing.
Yeah, I don't know what he's calling it, but it's like a flower kind of. What do you call that?
I don't know what it's called. Tori, what's it called? Tori
That will
has
be
one.
my big piece.
So,
Tori has one.
I know she has the alien.
No, she also has the citrine quartz amethyst,
Uh-huh.
just like that one, but smaller.
Well, I want that one. Or the fuchsite on the stand. Even though that's cheaper.
I love the fuchsites.
Dang, sorry.
I want a huge fuchsite.
I coughed right into the mic. I'm sorry, guys. Forgot it was there.
Oh, you know what would be cool? A fuchsite sphere.
they have
Yeah, it
them.
would.
What, Kendra?
Yeah.
Don't they? They have them.
Really?
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh, I
You're
saw
telling the
Diana.
dude addicted to crystals that they have fuchsite spheres that he just said he wanted.
Diana, I found your thing you wanted.
Uh-oh.
It's. She already messaged me about it. She knows what I'm talking about.
What is it? I want that iguana. He's so
It's a
pretty.
tower. Yeah, but it's just because of the lighting.
Dude, you know what I found out?
But
Iguanas have smelly poop.
No, they're gonna stop making the petrified wood spheres.
Is it bad for the environment?
No, the big ones.
God, what is it with you bad for the environment thing tonight? She's trying to
I
tell me that
know.
making new CDs and albums and all that's bad for the environment.
That's
Oh,
what they're
Jesus.
saying.
Go buy an electric
Stop
car.
believing everything everybody says.
Yeah,
I'm
go buy
telling you.
an electric car.
Yeah.
I don't want either a car or an album.
Kendra doesn't want no more stuff being put in our house.
Yeah, I could give a shit about any of it.
That's
Hey,
her problem. She's only got
Gary,
enough room for what's there.
Gary, did you empty your storage locker yet and bring everything
Oh,
home?
please. That's impossible.
I emptied mine.
There's zero way. Here's her bucket. Oh, that's for her fucking bucket. Yeesh. It was stuck.
Gary's
Hey, Kendra,
storage
what
locker
happened
is
to my
like
egg?
Hannibal Lecter's.
His, I don't know. It's a big size, like 10 by 20 or something ridiculous.
What happened to my eggs?
FK, that'll have to check, honey. What eggs?
Eggs.
Yeah, you had stackable eggs that I was getting.
Oh, they got
Who did?
taken to the donation station.
Excuse?
You
Yeah.
have no more stackable eggs.
I thought you put them in my box.
You didn't get all of them. You got the ones that fit. And then the rest left.
Oh, okay. Was this box mailed? Oh my god, I'm so mad at my
What
post
now?
office thing, I have to tell you. Well, because I got my mail sent to me and it's somebody else's mail and I don't know where mine went or where if it's still there. I'm like kind of mad.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I was waiting for something and I thought something was wrong. And this is the last time I had them send it to me. And now something is wrong. And now I'm like, what the hell? Now when I see it, it's there. I tell them to
You
mail
gotta
it.
be like Tori and just get everything UPS now.
Well, I'm really irritated. I tried to call them, but it was closed because I got my mail at like 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the? This isn't mine. What the fuck? Yeah.
You need a P.O. box over here.
Well, yeah, I do.
And just get rid of that one.
But everything goes there, man. Everything.
So can't you redo it? You could put a forwarding address.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a pain in the ass.
And it's not a pain in the ass to get your stuff and find out it's not your stuff.
Well, they're gonna fix that real fast. They better find my shit.
But what if somebody keeps it?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what sucks because there's a card in there.
Because what?
There's a card in there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Like, so.
Finish the sentence.
A credit card?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not happy. And I don't even know like the info on it to have it, or removed
Canceled.
or whatever. Yeah,
Well, it's not activated, right?
correct. It's not, but
They need the secret words to activate it.
Right.
I know I'm irritated. What was looking for? I look and I want a lot of things. Diana's wondering what she was looking for. I don't know. Did I just see that now? Am I late?
Shonda, I don't have an email from you.
You'll get one doll hair.
One ball hair?
Diana said you will get one doll hair.
What was I looking for? You said she was looking for something from you? You have it?
Yeah, a tower, a point that she wanted.
Oh.
It was sitting right exactly where it was supposed to the whole time. I just have been saying I need to move it to her box. I need to move it to her box, and then it was looking right at me, sitting on a fuck. By actually, a unicorn too.
Cool beans, man. So, what is on the agenda for the weekend, guys?
Oh, we're working on something that was supposed to be done tonight, but I can't get it done tonight. Hopefully, I get it done tomorrow.
That's right. Robbie,
Oh
What?
God, don't know.
what's the news that we don't know yet? Again,
That's I. As soon as I get it done, I will tell you guys.
oh my God,
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
is this another animal?
What
I don't know.
you're working on something you have to finish, but you can't say what it is.
We're working on it tonight, but I had to go.
Oh, okay. Is this another surprise mention thing?
Yes,
Oh,
and I wanted to announce it tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it by tomorrow now.
well, do you have to finish it to announce it?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
jinx something.
oh.
I want to say Robbie's good at keeping secrets, but he likes to tease you about it. God.
It's really, really cool.
Is it an animal?
You'll have to wait and see.
God, man.
Yeah. Marsha guessed it already?
Who did?
Marsha
Marsha?
says she guessed.
No,
She said.
no.
He
Okay.
wouldn't tell us if she did.
Well, if she guessed it, I mean, what's wrong with that?
Can you imagine if we would have guessed Cappy Bear or whatever that is? I'm calling it a Cappy Bear.
Oh, Francis is going to the beach
Ooh, cool.
because it's Memorial Weekend, right?
Is it?
Yeah, Monday's the holiday. So, like, this weekend's all jacked up different for the world of America.
Shonda, I do not see an email from you there. Lisa, will you please put my email up again?
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, I think Marsha says she guessed the Cappy. Jennifer says she guessed the Cappy.
Oh, God.
I
There was a
did.
couple people that did guess Cappy. There it is. Get Swamped Auctions at gmail.com.
Oh, Kim Chass, there you are. I thought you fell asleep. So, Robbie, you missed the entire talk about the whole music industry.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you missed it.
Oh,
What?
Oh, what?
Oh, what? Suspense. She's always good, no matter what it is, suspense.
I know.
oh, is
You
that
know-
not fun for Robbie?
You know she's going to die one day doing that.
I want to not.
You always do it. I learned how to do it from you.
Oh, shut up. Do not blame me. That is such a bunch of crapola.
This is all your fault.
Uh-huh.
Kendra goes, oh, and then her battery dies. And then you can't reach her for 3 days.
Yep, that's Kendra.
Ah.
Yep, you're not going to believe this. What? Or I'll get an OMFG. I'm like, what?
And then we can't
And
get
she
her
doesn't
for
say
3
anything.
days.
Yeah. Like, are you freaking kidding me? What? What's wrong? What happened?
And then I'm like, just call Gary. And she's like, no, Kendra will get mad.
Yep.
You guys are too impatient.
Impatient.
impatient. We don't know if you got hit by a car or what.
Yeah, right.
And I'll just text an OMG for that.
Yeah, you might. You got hit by a car, and your last dying text is OMG.
Or she'll type it. Oh no, that'll be it. It's like, really? Okay. No, she's not showing anything tonight.
Or the best is I'm going
Robbie's
to
blocked
the.
her.
Or the best is what was that one? I'm going to the hospital, and then we don't hear from you for 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, those I don't like. I can tell you that right now. The worst
And
one
then,
was when Gary messaged me.
It doesn't matter.
I
I
bitched
can't
about.
win.
Yeah, well, okay, hold on, okay, because it's kind of like Kendra. If something's wrong, you just tell me so I know. You know what I mean? So the one time Gary and this I've said like for a long time. Okay, so I know it's happened again where she didn't tell me since I've said it, and then out of nowhere it happens, and Gary messages me, and I'm like, uh, uh. Okay, what I could take this. Is this really serious because he's messaged me, or he's just being kind to let me know because we were supposed to go live? How do I take this? I don't know how to take this.
and then she calls me freaking out.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? This isn't funny.
And then I'm just
That's
like,
not funny.
and then I say, just call Gary. No, she'll get mad.
This all started because me and my friends would text OMG and just, it doesn't really mean something grand and bad or good happened. It's just like you're sighing or something, and it doesn't
No,
have to have a
Kendra
whole lot
likes
of
to be
meaning.
dramatic,
So when I
guys.
was started
If you
doing
haven't
that with
noticed.
you, oh my God, you flipped out so hard about it. Like, what? That now it's a thing.
Oh, so you think it's funny?
No. Ugh. I will say OMG sometimes because that is my answer to something.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
And you think it's like drama. It's just OMG, like LOL.
Saying OMG to things or answering is you being dramatic.
Oh my God.
See, dramatic. Oh my
It
God.
also stands for whatever.
Whatever.
Well, it's like my parents really appreciate that when I call them, it's something very important because I don't call ever.
Mm-hmm.
So usually they're in the most strange of places. And I'll call and they're like, oh my God. And they freak everybody out that they're around because they're like, my daughter's calling. I have to answer it.
Oh, I know that. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. If my
But
phone rings and I look at it and it's Kendra, I'm like, what's wrong?
it's great. I get that's everybody's response now. And usually something is.
Oh.
Well, like when, Ginny and Leno died, my dad was walking the dog and he's like, what's going on? I'm like, Ginny and Leno died. And he's like,
You told them both of them died? That's when you told them?
yeah. And he
You
was
told
so
them both
excited.
at
He
the same
goes,
time?
at the same time? It's like, okay, let me backtrack a little bit.
Oh my God, you didn't tell him that Leno died first?
Well, then I did.
Then I did.
What?
Then I did because he was
No,
like,
no, 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 no. When
he was
Leno
like
died, you
stunned.
didn't
Like,
tell your dad? You
no,
waited till Ginny died and then told them both died?
yeah.
Oh my God. That must
Kendra,
have been a shocker.
Well, he was kind of caught off guard that I called him in the middle of his walk in the first place. And then I'm screaming out that they died.
Oh my God, Kendra, why wouldn't you? I see now. I would have called him and told him immediately.
About Leno? Like he was close
Yeah.
to Leno? Hadn't seen Leno in
Well,
four
he wasn't
years.
close to anybody, but still.
I don't know. I
How
didn't
long
think
did
he
it
cared.
take for you to call my sister?
Dude, I almost choked on my Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my gosh.
Then that was it. My mom was driving back from her Thanksgiving dinner, and she went, "Oh God, what happened?" That's how she answered it.
And you told her while she was driving? Oh my God.
She wasn't the one driving.
Ah. Who was her sister?
No, that was for Lino.
Oh.
She's told me about Jenny because she's called me up hysterical. Why is this person telling me my sister's dead? I'm like, I don't know. What person?
Who told
Because
her?
Uncle Mike, he texted it to her. She didn't have his number. She didn't know who the fuck was telling her this in text. And so I said, give me the number. And as soon as she said 213 or whatever,
212.
I'm like, that's Manhattan. It's Uncle Mike.
Hmm.
And she was like, how do you know? I'm like, Ma, come on. Who the fuck else is going to text you that shit?
Right.
And so then it was, let me talk to Pat. And then it was, the whole thing.
Wow. It's a shame because there's only 2 of them left.
And they don't speak.
Yeah. That's a shame. It's all a shame. The way it all went down. But it is what it is. Can't change none of it.
Tis what it is.
Yeah. I just can't believe my aunt died like 2 weeks after my uncle. Weird.
That is crazy.
Yeah, on my dad's side, there was one. Jack, Frank, Donald, Nancy, Buck. There's 5 of them, and there's only 2 left, and it's only the girls. On my mom's side, there was 4. There was actually
Well,
more than 4, but
there was
there's 4 living.
5.
Yeah, and 2 left. The 2 younger ones are left. That's it on either side. All the cousins are alive and well, though. Or I think they're well.
Alive and well. They are. Except
Aw.
one's kind of got some shit ass hair.
That's so weird. She's 9 years younger than me and looks older than me. You know?
It is weird.
She dyed her hair the same color as my mom's always was. I think she thinks she's my mom.
She
Oh
doesn't.
my God.
Sorry, she's not. She's the furthest thing from my mother.
The other one's closer to that than that
Yeah.
one.
If there's anyone close to my mom, it's me. But yeah, but even my middle sister looks
Because it's
younger than her.
outside.
Sounds like someone's yelling. Who's yelling?
A peacock.
Simon. No,
Simon?
Simon's talking.
What's Simon got to say?
He's talking away.
Who's he talking to?
Probably me.
Oh, he's mad at you.
Yelling.
Whoa, he's mad at you. He's telling you, man.
Is that a cockatoo?
Yeah.
He's pissed off you didn't do something.
I would be talking back to that thing all day in
He's
entertainment.
just talking
All
away.
right.
Oh,
Are you near him?
Yeah, well, not right next to him, but he's so funny.
What's he saying?
Bunch of gibberish.
I follow a
Okay.
bunch of cockatoo accounts. Oh my god, they crack me up.
The best one, the one I mean, I wanted a cockatoo so bad when I first saw one laughing. It's like, oh my god. It was just like the more you laughed, the more he laughed. I couldn't stop laughing. I was hysterical.
The more you
And he
ignore
doesn't
him, the
sound like
more
he's
he
trying-
talks and yells.
Really?
Oh yeah. If you ignore him, he just keeps going and going and going.
I remember I
I
walked
shine
into this
I
bird
shine the
store and there was
light
a
on him.
parrot. Oh, really? Did he stop?
No, he's talking.
He's got something to say.
Really? Seriously, Simon? You don't say. Oh God, the bird.
I remember walking into this bird store and there was a parrot, a big like macaw, like to the right when you first walked in, and he's like swinging on his swing, like all calm and everything. And all of a sudden he goes, "What's up?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "What's up?" I'm like, "This parrot sounds like he just smoked a joint, man. What's up?" Then when
I
you
was
walk
like,
away, he starts swinging real fast, like, "Come here! Don't go away." Yeah, my friend wanted an African gray. He used to mimic the phone.
just lightning mimics the microwave, the phone. I used to have R2D2 as my phone ringer, and he started doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
We can't have birds like that because they tend to not like Gabe. For whatever reason, they don't like Gabe. Probably because he's always afraid they're gonna take his finger off or something because their beaks are really strong.
Hi,
I love
lightning.
cockatoos.
Hello, lightning. What?
Who's that?
Lightning. No, that's lightning. The beep and the whoo. Hi, Simon. Oh, I see lightning. You a good boy, Simon. You a good boy. Yeah. You're
Put
a
your camera on.
sweetheart.
Let's
I love
see.
you.
What?
I told him to put his camera
Hold
on so
on.
we can see.
Oh.
How do I do this?
No, he's talking.
Uh,
We can't see him though.
Well, now I can't say anything now.
What is with this
do
chair?
my settings.
Oh,
There
there he
we go.
is.
There's Simon.
Hi.
It's Simon.
Hi,
Hi,
Simon.
Simon. You a good boy. Give me kisses. Give me a kiss. Kisses. Good boy. Say, hi, lightning.
Hi, Lightning.
I know, you're a good boy too. You dancy, dancy, dancy.
They're so cool.
Lightning. You are so crazy.
He just wanted to be on TV
Right?
I know.
so that everybody
all
in all these
quiet
different
now.
states could see him.
Hi, Toby.
He's like, why are you waking me up?
You're sleeping.
Well, he's pretty.
The macaw. He's a green wing. Hello, Lightning.
There's a turtles. Is there a turtle in there?
Yeah, they're sleeping.
It's nighttime.
There's one.
Oh
Can you see him over there?
yeah.
Irradiated
I was gonna say that's not a turtle though. That's a tortoise.
tortoise, and
Excuse
there's another tortoise, and there's another tortoise, and then there's a tortoise in the tortoise house.
Gabe likes them. He goes over and pets them all the time.
The
Where's he
tortoises.
at?
Yeah.
They're cool.
Chocolate's over there somewhere.
Chocolate's
My
over there.
bunnies hate the tortoises.
There's the owls.
The owls.
That's the female right there. And that's the boy. Back in. They're huge.
He cussed the blue streak.
Let's see. There's one chameleon.
Oh,
He's hanging.
they can't get out of there?
How would they get out of there?
They
Their
don't fit
bodies
through
are
those
wider
bars.
than that. No. And then the other two are in these plants somewhere.
Who's gonna eat them?
No one is. They're coming home with me.
Well, whatever.
I gotta get a plant too. I need a new plant.
I don't see the other two, but they're so hard to see in
I
this.
can't believe they wouldn't get out of that, Robbie.
How are they going to get out of that? Look how close those bars are together.
Well, the hole that they got out of my cage, man, it wasn't that big.
Cloth stretches. Wire,
Mm,
thick wire does not. I
yeah.
can't. That's as far as I can put my finger in it.
Okay.
They're too hard to find at night on these.
They're probably at the top.
No, the top I already
No, the
checked.
top of the plant.
No, they're not right on the top. If they were on the top, they'd be easy to see.
Oh, there is it.
The problem is you can't see them with the light up close.
Right, you just stand back.
You have to get way back. And these type of plants, they're really hard to see in.
What type of plant is that?
I don't know. I can't read it from here.
It looks. Looks like a hibiscus almost.
No, biscus is like those over there.
It's a green
It
one.
looks like these are hibiscus right there. And that's an
Can they go on
Australian
hybrid?
umbrella tree. That's hibiscus.
Can they go on a hibiscus? I didn't think so.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. I know there's
There's
certain
bunnies.
plants that can go on. There they
There's
are. News
chocolate.
chocolate.
Look at Bunny.
Okay.
Oh shit!
A bunny got out.
He goes in
Is
and
that a
out.
wild one?
No, that's the babies.
Oh,
The bunny just runs away.
He runs wherever he wants and he goes in. There's like 6 of them that go in and out.
Well, how can they get in and out?
They go right through the chain link.
Oh, because they're little.
Yeah.
You got to
look
double
at the
that
wall.
up.
Oh my gosh.
No, they're allowed to go in and out. They don't go anywhere. They stay right with the group.
Yeah, he looks like he's with the group.
Well, they go out. There's a couple of them that go in and out. See, look at the size of that sphere.
What is it?
Petrified wood.
Oh, it's not a real sphere.
What?
That's a man-made sphere.
All spheres are man-made. But it's a Pac-Man.
It's a Pac-Man.
Yeah. Petrified wood slab. Where's these bunnies? I don't know where they're at. They're probably back in the cage. I don't know.
You got the fire pit there.
Fire pit.
For a bunny roast.
Oh.
You see the glare on his glasses, and it's like
Ugh.
they're alien out.
It's what?
The glare on your glasses, like we can't see you, but we see the glare.
The glare.
No,
Only the shadow knows.
It's when you used to say, Bloody Mary, please come out. Bloody Mary, please come out.
What? You're weird.
Yeah. She didn't like to be scared, but she'd do things that would scare her. Like saying stuff 3 times in a mirror.
What was the bee thing?
The bee thing?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
That you said it 3 times in a mirror and he appeared.
That was Bloody Mary.
That was Bloody Mary.
No, not Bloody Mary. It was something else. It was a old horror movie, and he was bees.
Beetlejuice?
No, you said it in a mirror. It was an old horror movie. It was a black guy, and
Oh, Candyman?
yeah, Candyman.
The Candyman can.
I used to love
Candyman,
that song when I was a
Candyman,
kid.
Candyman.
The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Candyman, Candyman, Candyman.
Careful, Robbie. Something might jump right out at you.
Yeah, I'm scared.
He's got way too much energy over there. No one's coming after you. So we need to do. We need to do readings, Kendra.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
You should spray WD-40 up your faucets at night if alone.
If what?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. What?
Why would we do that?
um, I don't know. I just saw the headline about it.
If you should spray WD-40 up your faucets. Why?
Um,
So the boogeyman don't come out,
I don't know.
or to make it easier for him to slip out. I don't know.
Kendra, what are you talking about?
I
What are you
just
talking about?
read the headline.
Okay, so what's the rest of the headline say?
Um,
Clickbait.
Why? Why should you spray WD-40 up your faucets?
I don't
Suspense is
know.
gonna leave you in suspense.
I don't know. Let me look and see if I can figure it out. It's a very large article. It's
By
about
the
like
way,
house hacks or something.
there's this dude that keeps appearing on my YouTube newsfeed in shorts. He's got really long blonde hair, and he's cut like Thor, and he's dancing all over the place. I'm like, who is this freaking guy? His name is Gabriel. I'm like, oh, isn't that interesting? So I click on it, and he's got a friend who has long jet black hair, and they're both dancing. And I'm thinking, where are these guys from? They're from Brazil, right? So I'm like, why is this popping up on my feed? So I click on it, and it's this guy. I don't even know how to say his name, Reese, something like that. I don't know, but he's an actor and a model, and I'm like, oh god, these guys are way too young, way too young. And it turns out he has a whole big thing on YouTube. He's like a transgender. He dresses like a woman. This guy, he's like Tori Robbie. He looks beautiful, like a woman, or
Mhm.
It
a hot
removes
guy.
mineral buildup.
So if you're alone, you're supposed to do that. Why?
Yeah, I
What
guess
would
so that
you be
nobody
doing?
else turns it on so it stays lubed for a while.
She said lubed.
I know. I don't understand why. What does that have to do with somebody being alone? If you're alone, you need to put WD-40
Because
in your
then
pocket.
nobody else is going to turn on any faucets in your house and the lube will do its job.
She said the lube will do its job.
If you're alone in the house, no one's going to turn on any faucets but you. So just don't turn them on. Why do you need WD-40?
Because that's what gets the mineral buildup out.
I still don't understand why it has to. It's like in the title or whatever. If you're alone, do this. If
Because so other people aren't turning it on and it sits in there
you're
all
alone,
night.
no one's going to turn it on.
Yeah, you're repeating yourself. You don't understand your own sentence.
Yeah.
If you
Come
are
on.
alone,
Lisa, even I got that.
no one is going to turn it on.
That's
Why?
the
Why
point.
do anything?
But that's the point.
Listen,
That's the best time to do it.
Lisa, I'm an airhead and I even understand what she's saying.
Okay, well, I don't get it at all.
If Gabe's home and you tell him, don't turn on the kitchen sink, what do you think's going to happen?
He's going to
He's
go
gonna
turn
turn
on
on
the
the
kitchen
kitchen
sink.
sink.
Right. So
Very,
when he's
very
gone and you're
good.
alone, you would spray it then because he won't be home to fuck it up. That's what they're saying. So nobody accidentally turns anything on.
Okay,
I don't
next
use
subject.
WD-40 in my faucets anyway, so I don't understand the whole thing about doing it.
It gets rid of corrosion,
Put tea
I
blood.
bags
do
in your
not.
shoes.
What?
Put tea bags in your shoes
Oh God, why?
because you'll get a fresh smell and it eradicates bacteria that make the bad odors.
Really?
Do this when we're alone too.
Only if you want to.
Only if Gabe doesn't wear your shoes.
Oh, but he does.
Oh, but he does.
Now you get the birds going.
Oh, look, where the hell are my flip flops?
All right, guys, it is 1:45. I'm going to bed. My brain hurts. My body hurts.
All right.
Good night.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
gonna sign off too. It is
Good
1:46
night, everybody.
a.m.
God
Thank you all
bless.
for hanging out.
Prayers to
And-
everyone who needs them.
Absolutely. And don't forget tomorrow night, 7:30, get swamped.
Whoop, whoop.
Bye, all.
Good night,
night.
everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.